You know, you're a good friend. All right, mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. We're ready to go.
Check.
All right, everyone. Welcome to episode, what is this, 33?
Yeah.
Of the Relentless Diaries podcast. We're coming hot and heavy. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Trezor.
I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
And we're joined by, sorry.
I was going to say, we have to say the episode.
We're
on our...
We're
on our...
I don't... Okay, don't do this to me.
33 is pretty... We're
33.
On our Larry Bird.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. Can we... who's black and wore 33? We're Shaq. We're Shaq on the Cavs.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
What number was Scottie Pippen? Wasn't he 33?
Yeah, Scottie Pippen. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do Scottie Pippen. I don't want to use Larry Bird. But yeah, and we have us joined by a special guest. Welcome, Josh Smith, who is the creative director and choreographer of extraordinaire Chris Brown, also an artist in your own right. Thank you. Welcome to the pod, and thank you for coming.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like we all got to know each other. We're all pretty comfortable right now, but we want to get into it because, you know, you being behind kind of the artistic background and choreography with Chris Brown, obviously, like, what is that like?
Man, first, it's a blessing. It's an honor to even be in a position. Two, it's a everyday progression. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to always beat or top the next thing or the thing you already done before. You know what I'm saying? Chris doesn't sleep. Chris, as we know, it's 20 years, so this man had to put out albums after albums, song after songs, change genres of music, always reevaluating himself, and I asked him as an artist, so you got to do the same thing as his choreographer and creative director. So yeah, it's been a great journey so far.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been his creative director and choreographer for 8.5 years now for Chris.
Whoa!
Damn.
Yeah.
And you're not, I was supposed to say only, but you're 23.
No. I'm 32.
I was like, she's dyslexic sometimes.
Zoe's a little bit.
But I know why, because
Hold on.
on the podcast.
No, don't do this.
Because on the podcast, you've seen it.
Right.
It said 23, but I was paying past tense. When I got the job, I was 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, do you guys know this guy's 23?
Yeah.
Can we say 8 years ago? I was like, hold on.
Yeah,
like,
you said you were 15 and doing these choreographies.
Hey, listen, salute to the fact that it was believable.
Hey,
You know what I mean? You're taking care of it.
Okay, because
Right?
when I'm like, when we say 23, I'm like, oh my God, he's only 23. That's great. Okay, well, I mean, 32 is still young. Just flip it. That's good.
Flipping that joint. You know
And
what
it's been, you said 8.5 years?
Yeah, 8.5 years.
What has that progression been
Man,
like?
amazing, bro. I don't know. I think I learned so much along the way. And I didn't even give myself the title of creative director for him when I first got on the job with him. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about, not saying that didn't know anything about creative direction, but I was not a creative director. I was just his choreographer. I was still trying to get my feet wet. I was trying to make sure I didn't lose my job. And I was just still being fly and giving him what he needed. You know what I'm saying? But then it kind of just naturally fell in my lap, that role. You know what I'm saying? Because he believed in me a lot. And I would just be honest with him, like, hey, I don't know anything about this content or these lights, that whatever, even his music videos, how he wants to be shot in the camera, all those things. Like, I didn't know any of that. I just knew how to put them steps together and obviously make him feel a certain way as an artist. But then eventually he taught me the ways. He taught me like, okay, I want to teach you how I like my angles. I'm gonna teach you how I want these lights to be, what kind of lights I do like, you know what I mean? Base. So then maybe 4 or 5 years in, that's when I start giving myself the role as creative director.
Okay.
Was it a easy transition? Because obviously you dance, and being a dancer, you kind of know how things are supposed to be or how you want things to look, how you're supposed to move, like blocking and all that type of stuff. Because also, like, shooting dance videos is a lot different than shooting regular videos in terms of just camera movement and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you put that into the way that you guys try to shoot stuff to make it look fire?
Absolutely, man. Like, I definitely know how to shoot dance video because I'm a dancer.
Yeah.
But then he just kind of made my confidence grow in a bigger scale, you know, because I was just doing stuff at home with the homies with a Canon, however that is. But now I'm in $100,000 cameras, lenses, and it was one time that he was, I think it was the Pills and Automobiles, and we did a music video, and one of the guys, camera guys, he didn't really get the shot how he wanted it, so he was like, what's your name, sir? And he told his name. He said, yeah, get off the camera real fast.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
oh, my God.
He said,
and very respectfully, and then he said, hey, Josh, hop on the camera.
Word.
So, like, It's just how your face was right there. I'm like, whoa, what you mean you want me to hop? He said, yeah, hop on the camera right now. Like, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how to work this expensive camera. He said, hey, bro, you made this. You made the choreography.
You have the vision.
So you know the vision and you know what everything's gonna be, the ins and outs, where people are coming in. He's like, so I want you to shoot that. Like, he pretty much believed in me, so I had to believe in myself on the spot. Chris is very like on the spot type of dude. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I got on the camera and I started shooting it. You know what I mean? Started shooting some stuff for the video. I did the same thing for Heat. You know what I mean?
That's a fire ass video.
That's two bangers back to back.
Yeah, man. That was 2 bangers.
for 2.
I didn't shoot the whole thing. I can't take credit for the whole thing, but that was another like instance when he was like, hey, Josh, hop on the camera real fast. And then I hopped on the camera and did my thing on it to get that little effect. Cause like a little shake effect on there. And you kind of put it on like VFX and stuff, but I did that with the camera also.
What?
Shaking and stuff. So yeah.
And you didn't really like have like a background really in cinematography and camera work and all
Nah,
that? Like
I
it was
did.
kind of on the spot, like
On the spot, bro. I
Word.
did have like a little background a long time ago in church. Shout out to church.
yeah.
Everything
Church
started
is
in
big.
church.
Your heaven thing, there.
Shout out to church.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Mucho.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah, shout out to church.
A
Right?
lot of
Yeah.
entertainers get their start
Nah,
in church,
for real,
bro. It's a
man.
fact.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, but like I did, I had to work like a little jib and like a steady cam
Yeah.
in church and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So and I used to be the switchboard.
Steady cam in church?
Yeah. But
Some of them get busy.
They had a budget.
Man, these niggas
nah.
make too much money, bro.
Well, let me go back. Now, let me get technical. Not a steady cam.
Okay.
More so just the over the shoulder camera. You know
Got
what I mean?
you.
Very,
Okay.
very-
That's
Stay
still
steady. Yeah, that's still it's still
Gotcha.
legit. Still legit though.
Gotcha.
I kind of like dabbled in that a little bit, and then so I guess he just put it to the test years later.
Can we rewind a little bit? Because I want to
up?
get to you working with Chris. So
Okay.
You grew up in North Carolina.
Yep, born and raised
So
Where this is a zone
in
question.
Durham, no?
Durham,
In
North
Durham.
Carolina.
Is
Bull
North
City.
Carolina still considered South America, like Southern America?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the South.
Yeah.
It's the South.
Okay,
It's the
okay.
South. It's the South.
Okay,
It's the
okay,
South.
cool.
That's a valid question.
That's a valid question, right?
Yeah, so
Like,
valid. That's a valid question. Valid question.
No, for sure. So growing up in North Carolina, how did you become a dancer?
Man, I think it was already naturally in me for real. Like pause. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Strong pause right there.
Strong pause,
right
strong
there.
pause.
But I naturally had it in me to be a dancer. I always kind of danced. But back then, dance wasn't as accepted as it was right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially being in the South. So people labeled you all type of things if you dance. And I was around a lot of gangs and stuff back then. I wasn't in a gang, but in my school systems, all my homies I grew up with, they all bang and stuff. So
Did they have gangs in North Carolina? or is
yeah,
it-
a
okay,
lot of
okay.
gangs. I had gangs since elementary all the way up to high school. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
People getting jumped in the hallways, in the bathroom, whatever. So
Was it more like blocks or like rags or like what
not
was-
rags?
Oh, wow.
It was rags and hoods. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But a lot of
gotcha.
rags though, sure. So I was like, boom. So I didn't really tell people I danced
Yeah.
for a long time. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want people to judge me or whatever. And then around 6th grade, got like a pep rally, and they was like, we need a dancer from each, grade system. Only a couple of my homies knew I danced. They pushed me out there in the gym. Like, come on, nah, bro. I want them good. And I went out there, and funny enough, I did the pep rally. I danced, and everyone loved the whole craze. My whole middle school went nuts, bro. I'm talking about crazy. And then all the homies that I respect at the time, they all was banging. They all came in like, hey, bro, that shit was hard. Like, you can dance, bro. Like, you should really keep doing that shit. And that kind of gave me the validation to keep dancing. And then I kept dancing. I told my parents. My mom was very much like, nah, you gonna go to college and focus on school. But then my pops, shout out to my pops, he was like, hey, let him try it out. You know
You
what
saw
I mean?
the
Like,
vision.
Yeah.
just let him try it out.
And your pops was like a b-boy back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, he was like, he dabbled in a lot of stuff. He wasn't like considered a b-boy.
Okay.
But he did do like, he was b-boying back then. Just like, I think just social dances back then and stuff like that. So he had some rhythm. My mom over there had some rhythm. Shout out to my pops, man. And then they took me to a little dance class around 13, and that's when I started taking it like somewhat serious. You know what I mean?
Wow.
First time doing a dance class in like a little studio, Walltown, Children's Theater out there. And then kept going further in high school. At the high school, boom, I went to Atlanta. Moved to Atlanta out of high school. Right out of high school.
Right out of high school.
Right out.
Yeah, I was like,
How did
hey.
you have money to do that?
I didn't. So
You had a dream though.
So I had a
that's
dream.
the best currency you can have.
Exactly. That's one thing about me though, is I'm very black and white and I'm very like headstrong. So I'm like, My dad kind of taught me to taught all his kids like, hey, don't be a leader. We used to get in trouble for like if we ever did something, he like, did you do that because someone else did it? And now he like, tell me the truth. If I say yeah, we gotta ask beat more. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, you don't follow nobody. You do your own thing. You did it because you did it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took that mentality with everything I do. So I moved to Atlanta and I told my parents, I'm like, hey, cause I really want me to go to college. I said, look, I have a really good feeling about this dance shit right here. And I love this. Love this more than anything I ever done. Sports, I've done it all. Sports, fraternities, all types of shit. Not in college. I wanted to. If I would have went to college, I would
A different kind of fraternity.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a high school fraternity.
Yeah. Oh, really?
okay.
High school fraternity?
I played and everything.
I thought you were talking about the Bloods.
Stop it.
That's another story.
That's another story.
But now I had a high school fraternity.
That's interesting. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, well, you know, Kappa League, they got Kappa, they got Kappa Leagues and stuff too.
Oh,
I did not know they had high school fraternity.
Not at
So
all.
like, but I'm not a Kappa, but I had like, I was state of Phi, so we had to do the same thing. Pledge, I had to do my brothers, Hell Night, all of it. We did the whole.
Which ones are the ones that eat coochie in the air?
We talking
those
about Q's.
That's a different one? Okay.
Yeah.
They do the tongue thing.
There's a weird tongue. Yeah, I'm not even, listen,
They don't-
I have strong thoughts
different
about
one,
that. I'm gonna let it slide for the sake.
But
right,
what was
my
it?
fault. Yeah,
No,
go
no, you good. So I moved to what was that? I moved to Atlanta. And I ain't had no. I was broke. So here you go. My mom. I said, hey, if you guys help me fund my dance career for a year, just give me a year and I'll figure it out. And it was like, and I was real bold. It was looking like a year. Like, come on, man. But I was like, yo, give me a year. I said, I would have had to go to college anyway. You would have had to help find money for that. So they gave me like a little class card. And I was in that dance studio religiously. Like it was, if I had to go do any other student or any other class. So talking about before I even opened up, I'm in my car sleeping. Boom, I would help sweep in there just to do something. Because I think I'm 18 in Atlanta. So
What year is this?
This is 2011.
Okay.
Wow.
So
You were sleeping in your car?
yeah, so I had an apartment at that time, but like I would just go to the studio before it opened.
Got you.
And I would just be there in my car because I was 18, so I couldn't go to the club. I wasn't old enough to go to the club. I had no family or friends in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And then I wasn't going to college. So I was just there. Like I had no job. I was just literally there, put there as a young kid. So I would sit there, go take like 5-6 classes a day, sometimes more. And then that's it every day. I would just go class. And then eventually my home, I rubbed some shoulder with some people and they told me about some auditions. And then I just started going on my way.
It's funny because we've had opposite journeys. So I used to be a competitive dancer until I was about like 18. And I started when I was 3. So my parents noticed that I only walked on my tippy toes. And my dad was like, yo, we have a ballerina.
That's crazy.
And like my heels never touched. My dad's like, we got to put her in dance. So I started dancing when I was 3. I did competitive dance like studios all the way through. My mom made like even middle school, like you're going to a art school. High school, you're going to audition. I went to a high school called Mayfield. And it was like one of like the top art schools in Peel. So my mom's like, you're going to take dance all through. But when I got older now, I come from a Jamaican household, right? So immigrant family in Canada, they're like, you want to do this forever? Like, you think there's money in this? And that's where my whole perspective shifted.
Yeah.
And
Was
I
there
like,
40% of you that wanted to?
I still wanted to, but then I thought about it like, you know, you start Googling salaries, you start looking, and I'm like, okay.
That's a great, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because I was the same way. So my counselors and my teachers were like, Josh, like, do you really want to be a professional? They're like, what? How much do they even make? Can they even sustain themselves? Like, and I almost stopped. I almost said, dang, like, maybe you're right. But then I looked it up, and you can't really find it, especially back then. You really can't really find, like, oh, how much does a professional dancer make? Everybody kept saying, well, just go to college for it. I said, yo, I respect every genre of dance, but I was like, I didn't want to go do contemporary. Like nothing at that college gonna tell me to be on tour.
Right.
That's 2 different type of dancing right there. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I don't know. I didn't have anybody in my life or even that I knew that I can say, oh, well, they make money and they live off that. I didn't know. So
neither did I.
But again, I was on something like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna try that shit anyway.
I didn't
like
have
now,
that.
I've never ever worked any other job but dance.
That's
Ever.
amazing.
So when did the videos start? Because I've been following you for a while, and it was just the Dancer Boy Smith was your whole thing.
Yeah.
And you were doing the studio videos and the choreo and stuff. When did that start? Was that in Atlanta or was that afterwards?
More so in Atlanta. Yeah.
Wait.
In Atlanta.
Well, sorry. Can we get there? But first, in Atlanta,
Yep.
let them know what your first job was there.
First job in Atlanta. It was
Your first lick, bro.
Let
Let's
It
talk
Shine.
about it.
Let It Shine.
Let It Shine on Disney.
Disney.
Word.
Disney.
Let it show. I don't know what that is.
Disney.
The one with Coco Jones and Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
That's lit.
that's my first,
so lit.
first, and like again, I wasn't even signed to an agency, so I was at home sleep, man, chilling, and then my homeboys called me and they were like, "Yo, where the fuck you at?" I'm like, "What you mean?" They said, "Bro, it's a whole Disney audition right now." I'm like, "Man, I'm not in the agency." They say it's only agency. It's an agency call, and I was like, he was like, "Man, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, get down here. We gonna get you a number." So I just put on clothes real fast, and I just spent like 90, 95 down on my highway. Got down there, they stumped my number. They taught me all the choreography outside. Boom, I went in there, crashed the audition, didn't get it.
Okay.
And then, so I'm all down like, damn, bro. Like, I said, bro, I appreciate y'all calling me. It's all good. I'm about to leave. And then it was a same movie, but it was another audition for another part with the choir scene. And I'm like, man, I ain't trying to be on a choir, so I'm trying to dance. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Even with your church
You know what I mean?
background.
I'm like,
I'm trying to leave the church.
I'm like, man, I'm trying to get down one time, bro. And then my homies, luckily, man, my homies, good people. They was like, hey, bro, don't you fucking leave. What's wrong with you? Like, it's still a movie, gang. Like, we don't care what it is. Go back in there. So they forced me back in there.
Shout out to that homie,
Man,
man.
shout out to my homie. It was twins, man. So I went back in there, and then I booked that joint, and that was
Wow.
my first time getting a big movie, a big job in general. And then like right after that, I did America's Best Dance Crew.
Yeah,
Really?
he was on ABDC.
Yeah, on the AVDC.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to watch that show religiously.
Yeah.
That was your
on
second job.
Yeah, that was my second job right
Wow.
there.
Okay.
2 for 2.
What crew was it?
Collision Crew, season 7. That was the last season.
Oh.
Right before they got canceled.
Yeah, right before.
Right in
Would you have done so you think you can dance?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I would have done it for sure.
That show
Like,
used to have me in a chokehold.
yeah, nah, certain things
Yeah.
back then too was fire.
Oh my God. That
That
was
was
a staple.
perfect timing. You got in there right before shit went
Man,
left.
right in there. So it was like a good little, I don't know, I feel like when I was in Atlanta, that was the perfect space. Like, even like, I don't know if y'all know Sean Bankhead and like all these different people. He's huge. He does all like Victoria Monet and anything that goes viral with the challenges, dance challenges stuff too. And Path the Challenge is a great overall dancer and choreographer. He's one of those. And like all the people who's like big now, they was all still pretty big, but they was all in that grind season. And I kind of got feeling right in that crevice of the grind season. So I got to train with some of these people before they blew up.
So your era of Atlanta was like what year? Like where you
2000
really like hit that inflection point?
2011 to 2015.
So you're like Rich Homie Quan,
Yeah.
like
Wow.
It's
kind
like
of
Cash
Young
Out,
Thug's
all
beginning.
Yeah, it's my Migos.
Yeah,
all that stuff that just
all
put up
Migos.
all them was like
Yeah.
just like firing. They was
Booming.
fire.
Maybe
That Atlanta
McConan
Gold
a
Rush.
little bit. That alternative too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that
It was booming at that time, bro. Like it was good times. So
And
No,
then,
no.
oh, sorry. Did
No,
you-
no, we're good.
Oh, you didn't answer. What was your question? Because you have
No,
one.
I was talking about the transition to getting notoriety on the internet with the videos and stuff like that.
So I would start putting out my own like videos when I started teaching. I was like teaching at little studios, and I just kind of like, okay, well, I'm gonna just put out my class footage. You know what I mean? Because I always want to be like a choreographer. When I knew I wanted to dance, that's one thing, but I always knew eventually I wanted to be a choreographer. Like, and I wanted to have. Once I found out later on, like before I became a dancer, when I was like, oh, hold on, it's people who choreograph for like Michael Jackson and shit, and they the ones who come up with the steps. I'm like, oh, nigga, I want to be like them. Like, who are them? Because you don't get, they didn't share a whole lot of light on the choreographers. So yeah, I was like, I want to be a dancer and I want to be the best, but I knew it was like steps. So I'm like, all right, well, I need to be a great dancer and a phenomenal dancer so I can transition to choreography. And then I started putting out videos and I started doing class footage. And then Dancer Boy Smith started kind of ringing bells.
What about like what year about was this when you're putting out videos? Like
Same
what
thing.
format
I think like
is it?
2000, let's say 2013. Because the first year, 2011, I was getting my feet wet in Atlanta. I was just trying to figure it out. 2012, I kind of got my first job, ABDC-ish, whatever. 2013, like the end of 2012, 2013, I started going on tour.
Got you.
For my first tour with Austin Mahone.
Austin Mahone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
He's my
country? He's a country
He's a
singer?
country singer now, but back then he was a pop artist. He was supposed to be like,
Yeah.
He was like a
I was
Justin
thinking, I'm
Bieber.
like, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's country.
yeah, now he's country, but he was supposed to be down there like a Bieber back then.
Wow.
Like,
I'm like, that
he
name
had,
sounds so
crazy
familiar, but I'm like,
craze.
wait.
Nah,
Oh my
shout out
God.
my God. So he was huge. He was huge.
And that was
So
your first time working with the artist, going
first
on
time with an
tour.
artist,
Big
going on
stepping
the
stone.
road, like big stepping stone. Still
Wow.
my brother to this day. You know, it's love. So,
Love it.
But then around that area, I started doing classes. Now my name started to get a little more serious.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to like dance for like the huge artists yet, but people started to see like, oh, Josh is dope. You know what I mean? But it's still like, oh, he dope, but I'm still on the coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So not too serious. And then it's not until I got like Usher. When people was like,
Usher and
That
Chris
is-
Brown.
that
is
Like, two of like the R&B kid.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. We'll get into those comparisons later.
We'll get into them. Okay.
We'll get into
All
them
right.
later in a bit.
But it's
Yeah.
interesting, and like going from Austin Mahomes, and then you do Usher, and then you work with Chris Brown and all this type of stuff. So, how important was networking in getting to where you are right now?
huge, bro. Like even how I got Austin, my first tour. I just took a class. I took a class from Sakina Lestage. Shout out to Sakina, and I didn't even know Sakina. She was choreographing for T-Pain at the time.
Wow.
And she was never in Atlanta. She was always working. She was a working choreographer. Blase. So
She was choreographing when he had them big cowboy hats.
yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So then I was like, okay. And then I didn't know, I'm still new to Atlanta. So somebody was like, hey, bro, Sakina's teaching. Like, you should go to her class. Like, it'd be a good look. She should see you. I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I'm gonna go. I went there. She loved me. And that was it. It wasn't like, oh, what's your contact? She was like, oh, okay, cool. You're dope. Like, you live here now? I'm like, yeah, I live here. I'm young. She's like, all right, cool. And then she went back on the road. But then maybe like a month after that, it was like an audition for Austin. And this before Austin was Austin. It was like, oh, it's this kid. Yeah, everyone audition. He's gonna be huge. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I had to go back. I already had a plan to go back to see my family. So I drove back. I didn't go to the audition. And then I just drove 6.5 hours. I just got to my parents' crib. Not even exaggerating. And I got there maybe an hour. And then I get a phone call from a 404 number, Atlanta. And I'm like, hello? And she cuts me out. I didn't even know Sakina like that. She's like, yo, where the fuck were you at? I'm like, who is this? And she was like, this is Sakina. Like, why weren't you at the audition? Like, I need you at the audition. I said, oh, well, I had shit to do. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know it was last minute. But I said, but she's like, look, send me your headshot and your resume and send me like a video you dancing, you booked.
Wow.
Like,
Real
you know what I'm
That
saying?
means you
Like,
made a really good impression the first
yeah,
time.
I mean, that's why I tell people, like, you got to rub shoulders the right way. The first impression was good. So I'm like, I'm what? And I wasn't going to take the job because I was like, dang, like, this is last minute. Like, what I do, my dad said, hey, man, you moved to Atlanta to do this. I don't care if you drove 10 hours, drive
Go
back.
back.
So I had to pack my clothes back. I didn't even unpack yet. And I just drove back in the morning time, drove back, packed my clothes, and then flew to Miami. And then I was on tour. And that was it. That was my first time even being on the road. Like,
So you went Austin Mahone, you went Usher right after that.
yeah, I went Usher out there. Like, I worked with like DeRelentless in between, but never went on the
okay.
road with him. I was like,
What's the video there?
I did like a award show or something like that with him.
Okay.
In like a music video, my homeboy choreographed. So after that, but then yes, after Austin, I went straight Usher for touring.
Oh my. What tour was that?
DearRelentless tour, 2014.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the touring?
20.
What's the touring life / setup for dancers? Because obviously we know there's a hierarchy on tour in terms of like how you get treated, where you stay, your transportation, stuff like that. So when you're a dancer, especially if you're just getting started, are you just like slumming it, trying to get in where you fit in, sleeping anywhere type of thing, or is it like everyone's still taken care of pretty like?
Not everybody pretty taken care of. Like once you start getting like bigger tours, like if it's someone, not to say it like that, but if it's like a C-list,
Lesser known,
like a lesser known artist type, then like you kind of like you winging it. You know what I mean? Every dancer kind of went through that. You know, you gotta like, hey, you just kind of just how they get their feet wet. It's the same, vice versa. You like, hey, we all trying to make it work here.
Taking showers at the truck stop.
You know what I mean?
At the
You trying
gas
to
station.
figure it out. But I will say I'm lucky enough to have like the tours I have been on. It's been chill. Like I always had a tour bus. Always was treated with respect. You know what I mean? Yes, there's some politics in between, but it was all cool. Like they fed us, made sure we was good. Hotel was cool. Wasn't no crazy. Nah, I did stay at some crazy hotels. I wasn't in no 5-star, you know what I mean? Like, so, but when I started getting into more and more into my career, everything was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And now you're on Chris Brown's biggest tour that he's ever done. Chris Brown is selling out stadiums right now. And that is your art on display, right? Yeah. So, and I feel like sometimes people don't realize that, to your point, there's people behind this. Of course, we get starstruck. We see Chris Brown, we're screaming. But there's someone, this is your vision, right? We're seeing it through Chris, but this is what you put together, what you saw. Yeah. What is it now? So like, because I was at both shows. So the first show, we know, got completely rained out. Yeah. I stayed to the end, drenched from head to toe. Come on. But I was still like this. Honestly, if I didn't get wet, personally, that would have been one of the best shows I ever saw. Because the aesthetic of the rain with Chris Brown, he didn't miss a beat. No. The rain looked amazing. Even with like the slow jam section, like the rain was a paid act. It looked so good. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, listen, I had a good time, but I wasn't dancing. Like I'm going back for night 2. Yeah. Like I gotta do it.
Let's stay on night 1 for a second. Okay. And I know you might have talked about it, but like paint the picture when you guys found out it's gonna rain. You're trying to figure out about it. You're trying to figure out the logistics of how you're gonna get it done. Like, what was going on behind the scenes?
Like, when did it click to you? Because as people who were going, we were talking. We were like, "Yo, it's 80% chance of rain. It's an open stadium. What we gonna do?" Like, so as people who are performing, what was it like for you? Like, looking at the weather, like, hold up, this is looking crazy.
It was chaotic, bro. So like, when I got to the stadium, I always do my walkthroughs, make sure everything is cool. I talk to every department, make sure everything is running smoothly, and then they kept saying, every department could come to me, Josh, you know it's supposed to rain. I'm like, I know. I said, but it's looking good right now, though. We good.
We all thought so.
It's wild, though. We was good all the way up until we literally touched the motherfucking
100%.
stage. Like, it was like straight.
100%.
We was like good. Like, maybe a little drizzle, but we was straight. I said, I could take the drizzle. The drizzle cool. Yep. We good. Everybody else, all the like acts before us was good. It wasn't until he came out literally on the first song and it started pouring raining. And I said, oh my God, bro, like, you will wait right now, bro. So then I'm like, I'm still got wishful thinking. No, let's hope, let's get through it. Let's get through it.
So I was in the stands like, yo, let's go stop.
Man, I'm telling you. And then like I get the tour manager, my homeboy Tone, he came to me while I'm backstage and he just like did this. And I look at it, we had like a weather guy that's in the back also.
Different meteorologist on tour.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of like city to city, and they kind of let us know, like, all right, this is how bad it go. And he was like, the weather's not letting up. It's gonna be like this.
That was me. I would like take my phone out and cover it, and it'd be like rain for the next 60 minutes. And I was like, fuck.
I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. Like, this is the worst. So then I had to be like, all right, y'all, tell the dancers, I say, hey, be careful. One, you know what I mean? Because this is super slippery, like up there's LED floor.
They would have made it look like it was. They would have made it was non-slip. Yeah, because the way they were dancing, and obviously me used to be a dancer. I'm like, listen, either that stage is non-slip or they're one of the most talented. Because no one fell, no one they were so clean. So I was convinced that stage must be like non-slip. Something must be going on because they didn't miss a beat.
These slipperish, I thought it was AI. Word.
But they all was dry. I'm telling you, the rain looked like it wasn't even touching Chris Brown. He looked dry, and I was like, does he have like water repellent? Like, it looked unreal.
Nah, man, it was for sure slippery. They was having a hard time up there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, for sure. And I was like, hey, just have fun. Be clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be clean. And still, like, I always say character. Like, you know what I mean? When you're on stage, like anything like actor, you gotta have character on that. So like portray whatever you're trying to give off right now. If you're supposed to be smooth, but know your weight changes and everything like that. So it was like legit puddles on that damn stage. So it was chaotic, but like you say, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
So and then fucking fire.
Because it made headlines
part
everywhere.
That everybody was talking about for the show. Talk about the part where y'all decided that we're still flying.
Man.
Viral.
So, you know what's crazy? I'm over here panicking in the back, thinking of like a plan B. Like, all right, what if we need to do if he doesn't fly? How we gonna whatever? And I'm going
making backflips.
You know what I'm saying, man, I'm just trying to make sure my boy is good. And that's one thing about Chris, man. He a daredevil, man. Like I went back there. His team came to me. His manager walked to me. Was like, "Oh, you still want to fly?" I said, "For real?" So I went back there. I mean, he had to go change. I said, "Hey, you trying to fly?" I said, hell yeah. I said,
Was it your idea to make him fly, or was it
that was his idea.
Really?
He was like, hey, I'm flying. He like, hey, is it safe for me to still fly? I said, hey, if it don't lightning, if there's no lightning on here in a thunderstorm, you can fly. He said, I'm flying then.
But even in general, like planning the tour.
Oh yeah.
How did it think like, yo, listen, I want to be strapped up and just shoot me 150 feet in the air?
I think that was a me and him thing.
Yeah.
It was like, cause me and him, a lot of people don't know it. This when the creative direction comes in, it's like, cause Chris was like his own creative director for a very long time. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like he's so innovative and like so forward thinking. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's so creative. So, but then now I help put the sellers together. And I helped build the stage, like design the stage.
Wow, it's a great
like,
stage.
All the stuff. Thank you. So we kind of put our heads together and we both. It's just me and him, just putting this stuff in the pot. What if we do this? Like, what if we do this? Like, I'm the one I asked, like, hey, you know what you should do for residuals, bro? Like, you should have the mic come down, like Elvis and shit back in the day.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's before like the whole everybody doing a rapping thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Not like we thought about that. I was like, hey, you should. How that joint come down, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, and I found a way, our team, the logistics of it, how to make that actually happen. So, you know what I mean? But it's us just throwing stuff, ideas at the wall and see what sticks, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Did you ever try it yourself?
The fly?
Yeah.
Actually, I got to do it before the tour ends. He like, Josh, you got to get up there.
No way.
Hey, Josh, you got to send us that video.
Yeah, you
I don't care if that's BTS. You got to send us that.
Yeah, like, literally the fly guys, shout out to them, they all good guys, man. They was like, Josh, bro, like, you know you got to get up there before the tour ends.
You
when you doing it? When you doing
hate
it?
me enough to do
I'll
that.
probably do it like an Atlanta show, like before, cause we always check it. Obviously before he does it. So
Got you.
And that thing, I'm like, it's a trip. But he like, Josh, you got to get
No.
up.
Because that looks scary.
Mud.
He flips upside down and he's still singing, his hat's still on. And then he flips back. I'm
This
like,
man
no.
is a
No, the mic's
he's
on. Like you can
wild,
see
bro.
him hitting vocals
What are
through
we
the air.
doing?
He's wild, bro.
Is the mic, is he just holding it or is it like attached to him?
Nah, he's
Like
holding it.
Spider-Man?
So if he drops
so
that
potentially
shit,
he could just drop it.
Potentially.
That's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
So that's a lot to make sure you're
thump
holding the
somebody's
mic.
Yeah, but we do have like a when he flies, we do have like a band that goes around, so he can just tighten it. So if he ever
Okay.
Okay.
fly, it gets
Safety
risk.
net.
Okay.
And we don't
Okay.
want a lawsuit here.
Cool.
The stage setup was really good because he was everywhere, right? Rogers Stadium is new to Toronto.
Yeah.
And no one knew what to expect. We knew it was this massive stadium, 50,000 people. We didn't know but you guys had the main stage, you had the two X's, and then you had the stage, I guess, in the middle. And even when I saw him when he came to Toronto last year for the Scotiabank 11-11
Real fan,
tour.
by the way. Real fan.
Five.
With the
Come
11-11
on.
tour.
Come on.
I got my tickets last minute. I was kind of like, oh, I had work, da-da-da. My friend's like, yo, tickets are they're good. Buy them now. So, okay, cool. We bought them. We got there and I had no idea what the set list was, nothing. I got there and my seats were right in front of the middle stage.
So when you
I
were
looked-
backstage and you heard someone like screaming really obnoxiously,
Oh,
it was
So I look at my homegirl and I was like, yo, that's the Take You Down stage. And she was like, what? I'm like, yo, we're going to be
There you
front
go.
and center for I knew me, I'm like, for Take You Down. My video went viral. When I tell you I screamed bloody murder, when he was right there, I said no. He's like, Chris Brown is
coming over.
like the viewer, I was screaming. I was like, he was so close to us.
Yeah.
And I was just mind blown. So seeing it again, like just how he worked the stage, the flying, like everyone got to see him because it's a big stage. The floor is huge, right? So he was everywhere. So everyone got their turn to really witness him up close.
And that's that
Real
was the
quick,
point.
is Take You Down the part where he brings a girl up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want to be brought up them times?
I did.
Oh.
I said if I got, but honestly, like it's me and how many other thousands of women in here? Like, it's like, how am I gonna get chosen? I'd have to like run somewhere, like tap someone's shoulder, like, are you? Can someone please? Like, you know what I mean?
I saw a girl I know get brought up there, and she posted 20 stories.
Damn.
I'm like, God damn.
I won't lie.
You are proud of this moment.
It's funny because people ask me, they were like, yo, if he asked you, would you go? And I was like, are you kidding? I'm single. Fuck yeah, I'm going. And even I asked my cousin, she's literally engaged. I said, would you go? She was there with her man. I'm like, would you go? And she was like, I told him, if somehow I'm going.
No,
And
man.
she said, you might not even see me after. I said,
Dang.
What are we
That's
doing?
wild. That's wild.
Chris Brown, he is literally like, I'm 29. So like when we were, what? I'm saying like my age.
You see what your tour is doing to households and happy families and stuff?
Why you laughing? I'm saying, he was out, like, Chris Brown was our crush. He was our Michael Jackson. Like,
that's what you mean. Like,
like I'm saying, like when we were growing up, Chris Brown was like the everything. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's
Like,
wall.
and as a dancer, like we would watch his like the wall to wall. I know the full choreography. Like we used to watch his stuff and be like, yo,
come on.
As a dancer, like the dance break, like he is such an amazing artist. So to work with him and to see your art come into life through him, like,
can I give a hot take for this Chris Brown tour?
Sure.
This is the most black woman per capita that I've ever seen at any tour in my life.
In Toronto or in general?
In general, damn near.
They out, bro.
Like, I was going right on my stories. Chris Brown, Breezy Bowl, Breezy Bowl Part 2. It was raining, but we lit. Oh, it's nice outside, so we cool.
Every
story.
Me and Mocho were the only people not at the show.
Yeah. But you want to know the thing is...
But 1 second. Am I lying, though?
No, you're not lying.
That might be the most black woman per city at any show of all time.
Come on. Talk about.
But my thing is, people don't like... It's kind of like when you see Chris Brown as an adult now, as a woman who grew up like watching him gawking over house, it's kind of like you're healing your inner child a little bit. Because there was, no, I'm not even joking. There was a time where you
wanted to be up close.
Some real shit.
There was, there was child tribulations. You couldn't come to Canada, Like I remember we got great, when him and Trey Songz came here, I bought when he canceled, I was walking out university, like, got notification back. I was like, yo!
Yeah.
So he couldn't come in. He said at the concert, like, thank you, Canada, for letting me in.
Yeah.
There was a time when we couldn't see Chris Brown.
It's a fact.
So when I saw him for the first time, even at OVO Fest, when he came, it literally feels like the inner child's like, yo, this guy, we used to watch this guy day after day after day.
Yeah.
Was Drake the first nigga that let him in?
If you want to play politics about
it might be.
You just wanted to say Drake's name.
It might be.
But yeah, see, it's like people like watching him is like literally healing an inner kid. Like I was 11 watching all these music videos. It's crazy.
Nah, for sure. I mean, that's what, especially right now, like it's 20 years, man. It's a 20-year celebration. Like that's the nostalgic moment we want everyone to feel.
Yeah.
Because I tell people like, look, this is not a show. It's an experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You come in this, like once you walk in the stadium, you know what I mean? You see everything, the X's, like, we couldn't do the statues because, it was like the wind.
Okay, yes, that was you guys. 'Cause I saw it up and I was like, is this part of the show? Yeah, okay.
But like the statues and like, just like the songs, like even the DJ, when he plays, it's all Chris's music. When we walk away, it's all subliminal. We're just feeding you with 20 years worth of music. You know what I mean?
Two and a half hours.
2.5 hours.
Some songs I forgot. I was like, yo.
Yes.
Like this song, like this is crazy.
I remember when Run It was new joint of the day on 106 in Park.
Right.
That's
culture right there.
Crazy.
That's culture right there.
Do you feel like there was what was the biggest difference between night 1 and night 2? Was it just, did the rain give a different energy or was it more consistent?
I think like both. Like you said, like night 1 was a different energy. We thought going into it, we was all nervous, like, oh man, like it's raining, like whatever. But as the show was going on, we kept seeing like no one's leaving. The energy's even higher than it was before. Like it was just like you said, it was like a fucking movie. It was so.
A lot of people said the rain made it more special.
Right, it was like it was special because then. When you see an artist, most artists like dumb down the stuff or like, oh, I'm gonna cut certain things out because, which we wouldn't fault him for it because it's fucking pouring down. You know what I mean? But then it was like the fans and him. They was like just going up together. So
listen, Lil Wayne turned off his concert because he had a tummy ache.
Okay,
so what do we do?
You come on. You don't know that? You like, come
That's what that nigga said. Like, I feel bad.
You don't know what Wayne was dealing with that day.
You don't know. You don't know.
Chris Brown didn't give a fuck.
God, bro.
He kept going.
People were tweeting like, yo, I hope y'all didn't make him sick.
He gonna make sure he's good. He drank some tea. He drank some tea, everybody.
People were like, if he's sick for night 2, I'm gonna freak out.
Nah. But in the night 2 was just more consistent. You know what I mean? Like more of the show that we know about. And like he was a little more happy because he get to dance. You know what I mean? Like,
he can really go crazy.
Like, and I ain't gonna lie, he sounded phenomenal in that first one. Like the first night, like I thought he was be like raspy because it's cold. He sung so fucking crisp that first night and second night too. But now the second night he was happy because he could just move. He like I want to move. I want to
he was
dance.
Jumping and doing a lot more. Yeah, because it was safer, right?
For sure, way safer. So it was like 2 different shows, but both great.
Yeah.
Oh
then moving on from that, something that I've also seen in industry now is people who started as dancers getting into different stuff like Woody
Yep.
and yourself. Now
Yeah.
you got music as well. You got an EP dropping. Tell us
EP.
about that.
Heard a
When did-
banger just now.
Nah.
When did you
saying?
This
decide?
you? My fault, gang.
When did you decide, all right, I want to take the main stage, yo, let me try my hand at actually making music?
So you know what's crazy? Like, if I'm being real, I was just going through some shit, bro. Like I was going through some shit, you know what I mean, personally and
If you don't mind expanding, tell us what was happening, bro.
with everything, just life, you know what I mean, hard times, family, relationship, you know what I mean, all the things, like the pressure, and I was kind of not feeling like not being seen, you know what I mean, because, you know, as choreographers, whatever, it's not like anyone did this to me. It's more so like I was like, hey, I'm portrayed it this way and that's it. Oh, you just do this and that's it. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, I feel like I can be more than that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think maybe just because I was going through so much fucking shit at the time, I was like, man, I don't know. So then my homeboy used to always tell me like, yo, Josh, you should do music. You should do music. And I said, I ain't about to do no music because to be real, I don't talk often. I'm not a talker. Like,
You're good at speaking,
you know
though.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I appreciate-
you're a really eloquent speaker.
but I'm
We've
glad
got
y'all
worse
think that
people
way.
at speaking than you.
I'm glad y'all think that because I'm real. I didn't speak, bro. I don't like speaking often. Like, I just kind of let my body speak for me.
Okay.
This is the most this year I've ever spoke ever. So then,
wow.
he was like, man, bro, he's like, you already dress like an artist, you move like an artist, like you around a lot of artists, like just try it. So then one day I just called him like, hey, bro, and I was like in the hotel, like pissed off, depressed, kind of. He was like, I said, man, I want to do some music. Like, what do I do? He said, what I gotta do? He was like, I'm gonna book the studio tomorrow. I said, should I book it tonight? And then he booked it tonight. He's like, all right, well, just give me the card number. Boom, I gave him a card. He booked the studio. I said, can you pull up? He said, yeah. And then my boy Corey, shout out to Corey McCall. And then boom, after that, man, we just went to writing. I just told him like, this is what I'm going through. And we just started jotting down stuff on the board. And then we just started going like easy. And then I fell in love with it instantly. Like, I mean, I'm in there for like 10 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, yo, like this feels good, like another form of therapy. So I booked it the next day. Then the next day.
Is this in LA?
In LA.
Okay.
Yep, in LA, like a small random studio. And then once I heard the first song, I was stunned. I was like, nigga, this me? Like, this ain't no way it's me, bro. Like, I don't know. It was weird, bro. And then he played it back, all the raws and all the ad-libs and everything. I'm like, damn, bro. He was like, bro, I'm telling you, you ain't gotta be the best singer to put out music. You know what I mean? Just put out your music. And I'm like, shit, fuck it. So I went in there, then I kind of played a couple records from like my artist friends. I had like 2 songs at the time. I'm like, hey, bro, you know, it's all good. I ain't telling him it was me. So I would get in the car, I would do something. So I was like, play all different songs, and I just kind of snuck it in there. And it was kind of like, and one of my homies knew instantly, he didn't say nothing, but he knew instantly it was me. But the other homie didn't. He like, shit, hard. He was trying to
He let the song finish.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Ooh, nigga trying to Shazam the whole release.
Yeah,
You gotta do that alone though, because you don't want to look uncomfortable. You just have it on listen. Can you listen to this?
Nah, it was like that, bro. And it kind of just flowed from there. And then at that point, I just said, fuck it, well, let's just make it a whole EP then. You know what I mean? Because I had 2 songs, so I just put, I think it's 5 songs in total. And then now here we are.
So I know a lot of people, when they decide to pursue music, a lot of people just go like full 100,
Right.
and like, I am an artist now and that's all. Don't address me as anything else. Why do you feel like it's important to you to still have your creative directive stuff going on and still got other stuff outside of music instead of just going 100% into
Yeah, that's a great question. Because one, this is what I love, man. Like dance, I always say dance is like my first love and first real relationship. I never broke up with it. You know what I mean?
Wow,
I
that's
never had a
real.
break. I never gave up on it. You know what
Only
I
thing
mean?
you ain't broke up with.
The only thing I ain't never break up with.
That
Up
way.
and downs, all the things. So I can't just turn my back on it like that. And people know me as that. But then, you know, at first I was like, I don't know if it could be a conflict of interest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Me working with artists, me trying to be an artist. And then like I had a lot of friends, even Chris, they were like, hey, bro, like, who says it's a certain way to do shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with you regardless. You know
Michael
what I
Jordan
mean?
played basketball and then did
Like,
baseball,
and baseball,
for
like, you know what I mean? So, and I'm like,
It
who,
didn't really work out that well.
yeah, but you know, it's just, you know, I feel like that's an extreme example. But yeah.
but like it's like when I start, I don't know. I feel like you can always cut outside the lines, man. Like you don't gotta always.
Yeah.
My whole career, I never followed suit. a certain way. Everybody told me, oh, you got to do this to be a professional dancer. You got to do this to make sure you get these certain jobs or move this place and everything. I'm like, bro, you can't wear tattoos to get in movies because you want to be. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna do what the hell I want.
Is that ever a problem? Like,
yeah, people like, yeah. Sometimes you got
even as a dancer, sometimes,
I mean, you can't. They want you to have like facial hair, all that other stuff, and I'm like, man, look, I
gotta cut my dreads off if I want to act.
Nah.
It's not that serious. We're not. We ain't there yet.
We ain't there yet. Nah, but
anymore.
Facts. But I don't know. So once I knew like my whole career is like out of bounds and all over the place, I just said, look, man, I'm just gonna have fun with it. Like right now, I'm not putting too much pressure on the artistry. Like I'm gonna put out my shit. I like it, and then that's all that matters. I'm just gonna keep putting it out and do what I do. I want to make greatness whatever I do. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't find it conflicting.
Nah.
Okay, that's good. That's the biggest
thing. To me,
thing.
it's like I know right now I'm doing my thing, but it's not getting away anything of the greatness that Chris or any other artist that I work with. They doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't blend the two or mix the two. Like if they like it and they see that shit hard, that's cool. But I don't ever try to rub shit like, can you post this for me and stuff? Like, nah. Like I want to make sure because
own too.
I'm headstrong. I say I want to make it on my own. You know what I mean? Through my own music, through my own people, whatever.
Because I can see why your friends listen to your music and they don't even know it's you.
Yeah.
Because one of your mans was playing it. I'm just bobbing my head.
Yeah.
Same.
And you were bobbing your head extra hard. I'm like, all right, this might be you. But
gotta
this shit hard.
Y'all like that?
You like that part, right?
That's what I caught out of moment. But it was hard though.
Nah, I appreciate that. Man.
I got a hot question right now.
What's
okay?
up?
All right. When it comes to groupies, okay?
Okay.
Because at one point, Chris Brown was, I don't know, under the tutelage of Bow Wow, let's say. You know what I mean? And you gonna get there. But you're under the tutelage of Chris Brown right now. A little bit. You know what I mean? And I don't know what your relationship status is or whatever. But Chris Brown be having like 10, 20,000 baddies with him. Do you sometimes be like, yo, let me get a 1-2 from the leftover?
Nah.
He doesn't want that. It's not leftovers. It's not leftovers.
Do not talk about women bags. Don't talk about women like no leftovers, first of all.
It's not leftovers.
It's not leftovers?
It's not leftovers. It's one of Chris Brown's best songs, Residuals.
Do you sometimes indulge in the residuals?
The breezy residuals.
No residuals for me, man. I'm happily in a nice relationship.
Clap it up for that.
There we go.
Clap it up.
We love to see a black man in
He
there.
ain't about to mess up home to be messing with you.
So you're a demon, bro.
To be playing with you.
You know what I'm saying? I can acknowledge there's a lot of beautiful women over there,
Yeah.
but ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I let the homies do their thing.
You just shake their hands.
Yeah, I should.
Nice to meet you,
Dad.
Dad.
Nice to meet you. God bless. I hope
So
y'all like the
We know
show.
you can never go on tour.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know you.
Nah,
You're different.
I'm a good you.
So how do you balance that? Like being in a relationship, but being in love with an art form that takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, but you know what? The good thing is my lady's on the road with me. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
She's
out rehearsal.
Yeah, she dancing for Chris.
Got it.
Yeah. She been dancing for Chris for like 12, 13 years now.
Wow.
Like,
See, I was gonna ask a question,
her,
but now I'm scared to ask.
Yeah, I
it.
met her on the job. You know what I'm saying? What is it?
'Cause, okay, I just want to. Okay, stop me if it's crazy. But
I mean, it
there's
sounds
a
like
dan-
they've heard worse.
No, I'm just saying there's a dancer.
She just wants to know who. If
No, I
she's-
don't want to know who. But I
He just asked about leftovers.
There's
I
a
think you're
few
okay.
dancers. Okay, let me try and see if I know
No,
where
let me
you go.
land it. Let me land it.
Let her land.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you go.
So there's a dancer who has her own fan base. She is Taylor Terry.
Yeah, tell her.
She's a 10 out of 10. Like she steals. Not obviously other dancers are great, but she just has such
her
an
IG?
aura. Stop it.
Oh, okay.
She has such an amazing aura.
Yeah.
And her and Chris Brown have such an amazing stage chemistry. Like you see on TikTok, IG Reels, like people are like, oh my God, Taylor and Chris Brown, this, like they work so well together.
Right.
What's it like choreographing for them? Because like I said, the stage chemistry they have is amazing. She is an amazing dancer
Yeah,
and performer. She has the aura. She has the character. Like you can tell her energy so she's on the stage.
Yeah,
so
for
what's
sure.
it like working with her and then, okay, you feel cool doing it because she be doing some shit. You're like, God damn.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hold on. You know what I mean? So,
Taylor's lit, bro.
Yeah.
Taylor, a lot of the like moments that you speak of in the show, she kind of finds on her own. You know what I'm saying?
I find that on my own.
She finds
Can I do this?
You're horny ass.
Can I
Jesus
do
Christ.
this? Is this cool?
Yeah, she finds her own, man. But like Taylor, she's really dope. I hired Taylor to do Chris like for One of the Ones tour.
Wow.
So I met her doing Sierra. I did a job with Sierra, and I met her on there, and I'm like, oh dang, you know, you're really dope and everything. I said, you know, are you gonna be available in the next couple of months? And she was like, yeah, why? And I'm like, okay. That's all I said. Then months later, I hired her to do the job.
You see, there's people like this in the industry, bro, that be getting to me. Cause it's like people that put people in positions are always so cryptic at the beginning. Like they never tell you. They'll just be like, oh, yo, like, that's good. Yo, can you do this? Okay. And then that's it. And then now you're like, why? Like, what do I need
But
to
doesn't that show you're like one conversation away?
Yeah.
Like you too, bro. One conversation away from something crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No, like you never know. And like, I don't know. Like, I think that's part of my job too. It's like to seek talent, and like it's dope to see her like brand, because she had a brand before, before Chris. But then when she got on Chris, it just amplified. You know what I mean? But like when I seen that, I said, oh, this would be a good fit. You know what I mean? I met her, I liked her vibe, her aura. So I said, you know, I think it'd be dope to come over this side. You know what I mean? And then what she did, and it naturally just kind of flowed. It naturally became whatever it began to. And now like the fan base is crazy for her, and her brand is growing even more. And just, I'm happy for it, man. Shout out to Taylor.
Yeah. No,
Zoe knows her full name.
yeah.
I got one more
she's
music question
amazing.
for you though. I feel like a lot of people in your position with the access that you have, off rip, if they're coming out with their own music, they got a Chris Brown feature, they got a this person feature, that person feature. I know you said you want to stand on your own too, but of course, you know, the stimulus packages that come with certain people.
For sure.
That never crossed your mind, like, yo, can you hop on that? Just give me a
Just
hook.
cut
Yo,
this real quick.
He's even
Give
a
me a
background
four
vocal.
bar.
Pull a little baby, a gunner. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. I definitely would love a feature for my boy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I want it to be organic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like, because I know you and like, you know, I guess I could. Like, it's better when he's like, hey, like, to be real, when I play Fly Shit Only, when I first started playing it before, man, I'm talking about Chris loves that record, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he generally like always, like, we be in the after party, and my French, he'll play the DJ, and he'll be like, this is my homeboy record, this Josh's record, this Josh's record. You know what I'm saying? I just genuine love right there. You know what I'm saying? So then eventually, hopefully one day I'm like, hey, I'm making music again. Like, hey, let me hop on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What we're doing. Bet that'll be a better way for me rather than like, yo, come on, bro, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Because then if I make my own fan base and I kind of start slowly and I get any traction, then even other artists will be a little bit more leeway. You know what I mean? Like, the thing about me is I'm in the industry, so I know what it all takes. I know, like, well, you ain't really got nothing going on. I ain't really got nothing going on right now. You know what I mean? So I'd rather have my thing going on. So they like, I see you working. Now let's get to it. You know what I mean?
And you don't take that personally. You know how some people are like, oh, you weren't rocking with me when I didn't have no motion now.
Nah, man, I'm not good. To me,
We
it's
know
like,
how that goes.
I know the politics of the industry. You know, I know the politics, bro. Like, to me is, now if you was always just like, man, this shit, whatever, and then you just now dick riding, trying to be around me, that's one thing. But it's another thing if I'm asked a big ask, like, I know you are a busy man, and to do features cost a lot of money and all this thing. So to me, I'm like, well, I want to be able to have something to stand on. So then you have more willingness to do this shit. So I'm cool with it, bro. Like, I'm a hard worker, bro. Like, to me, how I got here right now to be in the position I am is all self-made, hard work, and perseverance. So
That's real.
I'm cool with the hard work and taking that time, slow roasting. You know what I'm saying? Because then when you are up there, then you know I ain't never did no sly shit to nobody. Can't nobody throw dirt in my name. I just did it my way, whether it feels slower or not. So it's cool for me.
Is
Good.
Fly Shit Only your favorite song on the project?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones for sure. Like,
Can we listen to it?
That one and it's another one called
Someone-
Sometimes.
Yeah, they're not gonna strike us. It's not.
I mean, we can do it. We can do it
It's
for
already,
clips.
it's already out. It's out.
unreleased. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, when I'm thinking about this,
Is it on
I know
speaker?
a lot of mans that stayed in Atlanta. Ludacris
Yeah,
was a DJ at first.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Turned into an artist.
yeah.
Jermaine Dupri
Yeah.
started as a what? As a dancer.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri?
Same with Tupac.
Hold on. I know that.
Tupac started as a
Tupac
dancer.
for sure.
Yeah.
Tupac.
Jermaine Dupri started as a dancer.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that for real.
Now he's out of here. Or
Uh-huh.
he been out of here.
Been out of
Yeah,
here. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I know, like, Danny Lay. She was a
Yeah.
dancer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She was a
And she
professional
can dance
dancer.
really well.
Sorry, just on this too, because I've been trying to find where to ask this for about an hour right now. Because I'm like a creative person, I did music too and stuff. I do the podcasting,
Yeah.
and like I'm not a dancer. They'll tell you, firsthand. Like I don't dance.
Too late.
That's not why. That's not why. But like I'm better than him. But
Why you just catch us straight for that? You bought his business.
We love you, Trey. We love you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
nah, but like just the creative application of just dancing in general to me is interesting because my brain doesn't work that way, right?
Right.
So but like no, and there's like being a dancer, and then there's being elite, where it's like you go to an audition and people are kind of like, nah, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So it's like, how does that work in your brain? You also talked about music, where it's like that comes from the bullshit that you're dealing with and stuff too, right? So like, where do you like see things in dance? Like, do you see things in real life, and then it kind of in your brain hits you like, okay, this is what that would look like, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, how does that synergy sort of work
Or
in
like
your brain?
the intangibles of a really, really good dancer.
Man, yeah, I think like as I started getting into when I started getting really, really good at dance and like honing into my craft, everything is like art to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can look at this right here, this table, and feel like, oh well, dang, well maybe it's black and it's pink in the inside, so that can be formations. You know what I mean?
I know some things that are black and pink on the inside.
Muzzle. You are muzzled. Don't heal it. You are muzzled.
I'm sorry.
Do not talk for the rest of this episode.
That was a wild statement right there. That was good.
We were having a serious conversation.
That was crazy.
Trying to get in my dirty artist stuff.
He's trying to get to the residuals.
Like, please.
We're talking about the art form.
That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
God damn.
My fault.
But not like, I think once I started getting into it, man, anything is an inspiration for me. Like paintings, anything. And then to be real, I tell all my dancers and people I train, or if I go around teaching class, I let people know, like, yo, be so good that they can't say no.
Ooh,
Or they,
wow.
know what I mean? Or they don't want to say no. That's when I start. When they were like, I'll say, when I go in a room, you say, oh, well, damn, he's not maybe tall enough, or maybe he doesn't have a clean shave, or something about him. I'm like, well, you can't typecast me, because in my mind, I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be so good that either you
Doesn't
gotta
matter.
book me, or you gotta find a way to book me. Or, you know what I mean? And that's been my mentality through dance forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what got me in the rooms. I kind of carry that energy, and I'm not a cocky person at all. I don't talk with my voice. So I said, well, when I step on the scene and I start dancing, I want you to feel me. I want you to understand what this is about to be real fast. Like, I look up to people like Michael Jordan, Kobe,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Brian.
Mentality.
So like, and mentality. So like, you gotta be a little crazy a little bit to be the greatest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wanna
That
be
part.
you wanna be a great of all time. You're not, then everybody can be greatest of all time. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be a little off a little bit to be that
Name one
great.
genius who ain't
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? You gotta be a little genius. The
So
genius
I
is
heard
crazy.
there's a tactic you used to do
What's up?
back in the day. I heard you used to stand on tables like Bobby Shmurda.
Oh,
I heard you used to do that.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. It was an audition, and it's 3 people there. Kind of how y'all would sit there, and I was auditioning, and it was like a little random table, a fold-up table. And I went up there, and they say freestyle for like 8 count, 2 8, and then after that, do the choreography. I freestyle, I just walked up to the table and did a toe stall. That's why
Oh
pretty
my
much
God.
just hop on the table.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
table, hop off
In front of them.
in front of them, you know what I mean? And then like
No,
the whole
that's
audition looked at like, what in
Yeah.
the fuck? And everybody started throwing their shoes, like, yo,
Yeah.
you booked it,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
chill.
yeah,
Mind you,
yeah.
they're auditioning too, but like I had that mentality, like, nah.
That's
bro,
confidence,
like,
though.
Confidence,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Every other dancer is going in there
And they
weak
knew,
and timid.
they knew
Yeah.
ball.
They're like,
Like,
yeah.
Like,
they saw.
and
They're trying to do their 1-2 step that they practice in the mirror.
Exactly, and like to
They're
be
like,
real,
yeah,
and-
let me fuck it up
Nah,
this
you
now.
gotta fuck it up. And to be real, I had someone tell me a while back, and it was like, look, if it ain't dangerous, it's not fire. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's why he's flying through the air. On the,
You gotta risk your life for this to be
If it
something.
ain't
dangerous, it ain't
It's like, and that was a real like statement to me. That stuck out to me years ago. I was on ABDC. And they was telling us, oh, you gotta be careful. Y'all can't flip so close to the edge or woo, woo, woo. And then the choreographer kind of pulled us aside. She was like, hey, look, bro. I know they trying to do their regulation, the producer, they don't want to get hazard thing or the lawsuit. They said, but nigga, the reason why the shit y'all doing looks so fire because it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be dangerous. You gotta stay dangerous. But that means anybody better do that shit. And after that point, I always was like, oh, what the hell was that?
What did he say?
Stay dangerous.
That you just can't turn off.
He might have Tourette's.
Literally,
Yo.
what did you
Stay
eat
dangerous.
today?
Stay
What did you
dangerous.
eat today?
We living.
Please, you're done, big fella. Cut him off.
My fault, dog.
Nah. So like that's like the key point is that like for me to say I want to be a great, because I always said I want to be a great, bro. Like especially in dance and choreography and like creative direction. I said, look, and it had to start with dance first. Dance stems before I became creative direction and all that shit. I said, I want to be one of the greatest of all time. I want people to see, like, when they hear Josh Smith as a household name. My dad taught me.
And not the one from the Hawks.
not the
Yeah,
other
I
one.
think you've already exceeded Josh
man,
Smith,
I
like that
wanna-
lefty on the Hawks.
I know you were pissed off when he got drafted, bro.
Nah, I wanna-
When that nigga got drafted, you're like, fuck this nigga,
I'm
bro.
telling you, man.
2005, you're like, fuck the Atlanta Hawks, bro. You couldn't let that nigga stay in high school?
Now you're the main number 5. Let's go.
That nigga's in the big 3 right now.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Nah, my bad. Shout out to Josh Smith, man. Shout
Smith
out.
is a great last name. We have 3 Smiths in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all might be
Smith,
related.
Smith.
Yeah,
We
legacy.
probably are.
Oh, really?
Smiths.
Who's a Smith?
We're all Smiths.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
Smiths.
Oh, it's
Three
up.
Smiths,
It's
two
up.
Turn
It's
up.
up, right?
Jamaica. You're Black American?
Yeah,
That's
Okay,
hard.
yeah.
That's
No,
hard.
literally, because I'm Zoe Smith or Clyde Smith. Yeah.
Come on.
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you go back? And I wouldn't even want to say go back, but would you still, if someone hit you, yo, I want you to be a dancer on tour, would you still do it, or are you kind of past that stage?
I'm past it
now?
now, man.
Period.
At this point, now, I've been choreographing for like 8 years, and I got my own ship, and like I think it'd be a little hard to follow under someone like leadership.
Because you thinking
Me
I would
being
have
the
done it
leader,
like this.
yeah. I don't know. So I think it's kind of like that ship has sailed. But to be real, I've done all my dream jobs. I mean, like,
Wow.
I wanted to dance for Michael. I wanted to dance for Ush. And I wanted to dance for Chris. And I never danced for Chris because I'm his choreographer. So I did that. And then I danced for Ush for 2.5 years.
But you danced for Michael Jackson?
No, I didn't dance for Michael because fortunately,
I was going to say, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do the
that
math.
time,
I was
yeah,
like,
I was saying, so he
That
died
nigga
before.
definitely died in 09.
He died. He died before I can get there. I was still in high school. So then at that point, I left for 2, which is Chris and Ush. And I already did that. And then I still Lloyd, Neo, Sierra,
Shit.
all of them. You know what I mean? So they were all the homies. So once I did all those, and I was like, well,
So listen, we could delete this part, okay?
no, just don't say it.
I can't ask?
Allow it.
Why can't I ask?
Allow it.
Listen, you worked for Usher and Chris Brown.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
You
going to
know,
ask
like,
it too. If he wasn't
behind
going
the
to.
scenes, there's a lot of talk about how they might have smoke with each other. You know, like Jermaine Dupri kind of alluded to it recently, but maybe he was just talking. I don't know.
Nah,
He was just talking?
Ain't no smoke, man.
Ain't no
got
smoke?
They don't got no
Okay.
smoke like that, man. Like they chill, they keep it cool, they respect each other. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, they're just peers at this point.
Yeah.
Because those are, to me, like if you talk about modern R&B since the 90s, if we just start like mid 90s, those are the 2 most successful.
100%.
You know, I would say
That's
Usher,
undoubtable.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
say Usher peaked higher. But I would say that Chris Brown's prime was longer.
His longevity.
100%.
Longevity.
Like
That's not
20
even a
years,
question.
right? Yeah.
20
That's not
years
even a
is
question.
crazy.
You know what I
20
mean?
years and still like very much like relevant to all the generations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been fighting about who would win the verses for like how long?
For a while.
3
For like
seasons?
years.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be a crazy.
That versus would be crazy though,
That'd be
wouldn't it?
crazy. That would be
Yeah.
it would be.
Versus would be a little crazy.
That's crazy, man.
You're in your 30s now,
Yeah.
and so is Chris. The way that he moves, like he's still 19 or 20, can you still move like how you were at 19 or 20? Or is it like, do you feel a little bit different?
I definitely feel it now. I definitely feel it. But thing about us is we don't. If we can still move, we gonna move, man. And like to me, I ain't gonna stop moving just because I feel I'm on top of my game. Like me, I still give smoke to anybody who try to come towards me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh.
so, and it's like a friendly competition. But to me, it's like if you're gonna be at this top level, I always tell people, if you ever see my class footage or whatever, like I don't want to be that choreographer right now to be like, oh, I'm just gonna give you the steps and I'm just gonna tell you what to do.
I hate that.
Nah,
yeah, oh my God.
I'm gonna get off until you see I'm physically can't do this shit no more. I'm like, oh, he a little older, I'm gonna give him a pass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I ain't that. I'm still much young, I'm agile, I'm still flipping, I'm still moving. We on. And I think that's why me and Chris fuck with each other, because like he see me, he always tell people like, Josh is one of the best dancers I know. But, I mean, that's like a compliment coming from you, obviously one of the biggest artists, you know what I'm saying? And we just go back and forth, you know what I mean? So energy.
If I've never done a backflip before,
Okay.
Oh shit.
can I learn
Hell
at
yeah.
this age?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Yes, bro.
Because I need before
He's
Yes.
gonna be 30 in October.
I
Oh,
turn
my God.
30. Before I
see
turn
how they make
31.
fun of us in our 30s?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
In the next 2
crazy.
years, I need to learn how to do a backflip.
Bro, you can do a backflip. I know people who like 50s who can do backflips, bro.
Okay, I still
But
have
have they been
hope.
doing backflips for a long time? They didn't learn at 50.
They ain't learn at 50.
See?
But I'm not 50. I'm
But yo,
29.
you could dunk, right?
Yeah.
If you could dunk, you could backflip.
You can backflip. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
it's more like the mental.
It's a mental thing.
It's the
There's
mental thing. Because you could get
We can
high
still
Yeah,
do
you
it.
get high enough, bro.
Backflipping is hard.
You have enough
I don't
margin for
think
error.
I've
So is
done it.
dunking it. If you can do one of them, you could probably do the other.
It's more mental. I know physically I think I could do it, but mentally I
It's a
can't
mental-
get
you can
myself.
From like
thing,
ground
yeah.
up, like you can just like
That
you want to.
handspring, I would start with the
Oh,
handspring
not like a back
first.
tuck.
Oh, yeah, you'd be, bro.
You got to start with a handspring before you get the confidence for the top.
Go to Sky Zone a little bit, practice on the
I could do it on a
trampoline.
I could trampoline, but on the floor,
Don't
I'm scared I'm
thump your
gonna
head,
break
bro.
my neck.
You good, bro.
Yeah.
You got. I promise you can do a backflip.
Okay, I want to make sure we get to actually hear in the track. And
Yeah, let's play.
we
We got it ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
so-
Fly shit
Fly
only.
shit
That's
only.
his
Fly
favorite.
shit only.
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
your favorite. Y'all want to hear this?
You know what I mean?
Drops at midnight, yeah. Oh, shit.
I mean, we can-
It's a song that's going on streaming right now.
Yeah, midnight, right?
Yeah, man, like all of it be.
All right. Play All Love then.
We're not connected from your phone because you have that.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, this AC is
Don't
so-
trip on the time. We can make sure this is smooth.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We'll edit this
Yeah,
out.
we can
don't
edit
worry.
this gap.
All right.
We got so much time. Isn't it great to record twice in 4 days?
Is it?
What's the Bluetooth on?
It's Monster.
So, but it's I've never even.
Called Monster. Yeah.
Is it like
Future's best album.
Is it
Yeah,
pairing?
head, bro.
It's blinking.
What you know
yeah.
about? Oh, you were in Atlanta for that.
Show.
You remember when niggas started sleeping on Future?
Yeah.
And then
Sleeping.
and then he came back with Monster?
I came back,
Come
bro.
on, man. What?
It's your favorite person ever.
I bet. Yo, you funny as shit, bro.
Don't gas him up. Please, we're at this close
Funny as hell, bro.
to people actually telling you to
Oh,
get him
God,
off.
bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
You were seeing comments like, this is crazy, Mucho.
Hey, man, engagement good, ain't it?
I bet. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
We want to turn that bad boy up one time.
Does it turn all the way up?
Yeah.
How much you got on here already?
Yeah.
Can't take it.
Heard they looking for me. Yeah. Oh, thick, yeah. Light skin with long hair. I see you there. Even though I'm in my zone, I'ma stare. Behind these ceilings, I'ma drop my shades low. Who better than me? I don't mind. I'ma step up the bitch, double in my VVJ. You can see it in the dark, you know you see it, yeah. You see the cars and the way I pull up. Got these cameras in my face, and they looking like he's so fly. They ask why, who the fuck is this guy? I've been round, all around town, they know how I get down. I got the songs, here by my walk, tripping this fly shit on your screen. Keep that fly shit on me, that's why all eyes on me. Yeah. Heard they looking for me. Yeah. I be the one they talking about. Can't keep my name out of their mouth. All of that he said and that she said. Get the fuck out of here. Who better than me? Had to take a seat. I'm here for a long time. Wanna know why? Cause I'm almost up with the bitch double in my VVD. when you see it. You see my cars and the way I pull up. Got these cameras in my face and they looking like he's so fly. They ask why, who the fuck is this guy? I've been round, all around town, they know how I get down. I got the sauce, and by my walk, drippin' this fly shit on your screen. Keep that fly shit on me, that's why all eyes on me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Heard they looking for me.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard.
That's hard.
Hey man, you got a voice for this, bro.
No, actually, you want to know
voice for
something?
this, bro.
So I talked about this before. I've heard that there's, I don't know if this is true. There's two types of people listen to music. People listen to beats first. People who listen to lyrics first. I'm a beats first person. But I love when artists enunciate. If I can't understand the lyrics, it's driving me nuts. You enunciate so well.
I appreciate, I'm gonna lie, it was tough for me, but not really tough because I had to really try. But my homeboy Corey, he told me that. I'm country. I'm hella
Okay.
country. So
Nah, you changed that somehow,
You know what
though.
I'm saying? Yeah, but
I know
really
country
like,
niggas that draw every second word.
Nah,
bro.
that motherfucker helped me out like, hey, make sure you say this out when you sing this out. But even him, that's one thing, I thought he was gassing, your homeboys and shit. But then we had certain people in the studio. Eventually, remember our third time I was there, because it was just me and him at first. But I don't want nobody in the studio yet. Like, I don't even know how I sound.
Right.
But then he was like, bro, when I started doing ad-libs and like riffs, he was like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I get in the studio like with artists and stuff, and like by itself, just in general, and they can't catch it as fast as you. Like you have an ear for it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not tone deaf. So I don't know, that was kind of cool to know. So
That's a hard song. What's the name of the EP? I don't think we even said the name.
you know what?
The EP, like, so you're dropping a single or an EP right now?
Dropping an EP, right?
EP.
Yeah.
EP, okay.
EP.
But this is like the song that you guys wanted to play off the EP.
Yeah. This is
I
actually
got you,
only
I
off the
got
EP.
you,
It's
I
called
got
Deep Within.
Deep within. Do you go like very emotional? Like that was kind of like boppy, you know what I mean? Do you get like real deep?
Every song got 5 of them on there, and every song is like a different. Like it's different.
Yeah.
Like you got like 2 hype, and then like 3 of them, like 1 mid tempo, and then you got another one that's slow. Like the first one I ever did is called Sometimes, and that was when I was like in my emotional, depressed shit. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, you know that shit sells now, man.
I'll be tapping into that.
Rod Wave is 300 pounds
Yeah.
jumping off a balcony.
Oh shit.
What
does it
But I'm
have
saying,
to do with
because
anything?
Rod, like the depressing shit sells too. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh
It
yeah,
works.
people do.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
I feel you.
literally. But
I'm playing.
congratulations.
He's not just saying
man.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna play
Congratulations,
Sometimes.
for sure.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do that
absolutely.
shit fast.
And since this is dropping, you could just put the MP3 on the in the file.
Probably easier to do.
Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's just me. Alone with my thoughts blazing up in this blunt, keeping me company. Yeah. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's just me. Blowing smoke out the window, riding solo. This the side of me they don't know. So much on my plate, feel like I already ate. Cause my mind filled up with bullshit, trying to escape. Too many bad days, but I'm done delaying. Hope you hear what I'm saying. Got the city on my back, so much pressure. When my thoughts going crazy, damn, I miss my son and my baby, yeah. I know. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's just me. Alone with my thoughts blazing up in this blunt, keeping me company, yeah. Sometimes it's just me, the nigga they never see. And not how my life is supposed to be. Blowing smoke out the window, riding solo. This the side of me they don't know. Surprise, surprise, you never heard me spit like this. Never heard me pop my shit, just had to get out my feelings. It's the only way that I can express everything bottled up in my head. I came too far to give it up, it's what I would need. Got the city on my back, so much pressure. With my thoughts going crazy, damn, I miss my son and my baby, yeah. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's just me. Alone with my thoughts blazing up, and this blood keeping me company.
Give him the rest later. Give him the rest later. Give him the rest later.
Y'all gotta listen to the EP for the whole thing.
You got something right there that a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care if they're on tour, if they're a trucker, they're working a crazy 9 to 5 that turns into a 5 to 9. A lot of people could relate to that, man.
Not for sure.
Because I don't got kids, and I'm like, sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes.
Shout out to you showing both vibes.
The duality.
Yeah, appreciate
Yeah.
that.
When
Yeah.
the bottles are popping, and
feel
then
me?
the next morning.
That's real. That's real,
Shout
Lucho.
out to you.
Right,
bro.
because
Nah,
I know those.
That's
ones.
real,
And
man.
I don't know how much time we got left, but we have a lot of creatives that listen to us. So I wanted you to give a little bit of
I got one question for you.
advice / motivation
Yeah. Okay.
as well about the importance of investing in yourself, whether it's like monetarily or just like your time. Like you said, you drove 6 hours after driving back 6 hours. Like, how important is
Big
that
theme,
in
yeah.
really like getting to that next level?
Man, super important. I think one, believe in yourself. You know what I mean? And two, no one's gonna go as hard as you're gonna go hard for yourself. You know what I mean? So you really gotta like tap in. Cause I was like, damn, I do so much for others. I said, if I just put even a little bit of that same energy into myself, who knows what the possibilities may be. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And like I had to really change my mindset. You know what I mean? Like this year, I've been doing that for many years, but this year even more so. I'm like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm gonna just bet on me even more. Like I did it through dance, but then, you know, when you get so comfortable in just one thing, you stay there. I'm like, man, I don't want to be comfortable no more. Like you find beauty in the uncomfortability. So I kind of just love to just branch out and like believe in myself and always push it forward. You know what I mean? You never know what can come out, what blessings can come out of whatever hard work you're trying to give and portray. To me, beauty in the art is not for yourself; it's for the world. You know what I mean? So
That
like,
part.
you can't. If God gave you a talent or any type of gift, then you are doing a disservice if you're not trying to express that to the world. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to express my art to the world.
I feel you for sure.
It's amazing.
Had an air horn for that one. Yeah.
So the last question I got is this, right? Like any dancers that are listening, like I know you've upgraded to like a more senior role where you're more of a choreographer, creative director, and stuff like that. But the same way that you started as a dancer in the mid 2000s, as a dancer that's starting now in the mid 2020s, what would you recommend them to do to monetize their talent?
Man, that's a great question. I think try to find a way to stay authentic. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot of watered down things going on right now. And I get it. You want to keep pushing content. But I think you should push content, but find what's more suitable for you. You know what I mean? Find what's suitable for you, one. And then two, capitalize on that. And then three, be the great at it. Be the greatest that you can be. Just don't be good at it. Because to be real, like even with dance right now, dance wasn't as big as it is back then and it is now.
Niggas used to call man's gay.
Yeah, for real. Not for real. That's a real thing. They call you gay and everything.
No,
like
it's
that.
a real thing. It's
20
a
years
That's a
ago,
real thing. Like, I'm from the South,
Especially
so they
in
like
dance,
label
yeah.
you and shit like that. So, but now like it's beautiful now. Like everyone can dance, but now you gotta be even that much better. You know what I'm saying? Because you got dancers, and you got TikTok dancers. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people who do both, who can do both. You know what I mean?
Right.
But to me, I have put so much money, so much time, so much effort, sleepless nights, just trying to be a professional dancer. And we sometimes get the crumbs of all the money. You know what I'm saying? And somebody on TikTok got a lot of followers. They're getting all the money, and they get more exposure than we are. But we trying to tour and do all the big things. So then.
And that's why you got ahead of the It Depends challenge.
You know,
I saw that.
you know
Oh,
what
you're
I'm
like, we gotta do this.
saying?
We
We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. And
Yeah.
something like anybody who's growing up in the age right now, trying to dance or trying to get their shit out, bro, I just say like, believe in yourself, work hard, be authentic. That's three things right there, because then now you're not just trying to follow the trend all the time. This is a trend thing. Like this is a trend era right now.
Right.
Do this. Don't do this. Sometimes see that and then go the other way.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know what, it might take a little longer, but they will catch on. I mean, when they catch on, they're gonna look like, oh, you innovated that. I ain't innovated nothing. I just did what I thought was dope. So
And I always thought, I'm like, is dance dying? Like, it's like, you know, you don't see good dance breaks anymore. You know what I mean? But the rappers need dancers too. With all due respect, right?
Because they can't move.
Even Offset was doing like a
he can move.
Like, but I'm saying you dance it's an art. It's a choreography. Like it brings so much to the show that even rappers who can't, they gotta have dancers.
There's a reason why Chris Brown has the best performing show.
Yeah,
50 Cent got dancers on his tour.
They have to. Dance is very important at every show.
Important, bro. Like we are like a heartbeat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, because then it can get stale. You know what I'm saying? Unless 100%. Your artist can be stand alone at 2 feet and say, "Hey, I can make sure I'm a one man show," but that's hard to do. Very few people who can do that right there. So you know, I think we're living in the age now that people are starting to realize how just important dancers are.
100%. That's real. Josh, thank you so much for coming.
I appreciate it.
This was a great conversation. I hope everyone listening has tapped in and really you took a lot of amazing things. You say you're not a talker, but you carry yourself very well. People come in this chair and they just they freeze lost.
Really?
Oh, it's sometimes.
But I'm not
bad.
saying all of them.
No.
Just a couple.
You get the random, and because we're all such really strong personalities, people are like, man, this guy's like, but you. 10 out of 10.
They gonna love you.
This is a great
they
conversation, and we learned a lot. And I wish you all the best in your music career, your choreography, everything. I think you're gonna be great. You're already a star, but times 10.
It's gonna shine bright, brother.
Come on, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'll be back too, man. Holla
That way.
Yeah,
I'll be in Atlanta, man.
Come on.
Hey, man.
Well, we doing Spell House.
Spelling?
Yeah.
Spell House?
Spell House. When is that?
The homecoming.
Oh, yeah. Y'all about to have a turn.
Spell
it. Good luck right there.
But that's good. That's good. Thank you.
Love, brother.
Thank you, man.
Say no more. Clap it up. 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 Clap it up.
All right,
Zoe came with the business casual drip.
This is business. It's a crop top.
Oh, my fault.
I just obviously can't wear without. You know, my titties are out.
Oh, true.
So I can't wear it. Like if I wore this alone, I'll just have my tit out.
What's the problem with that?
Click, yo.
Nah, man.
Clickbait.
Nah, man.
What's wrong with you, yo? Did you have? Are you okay today, for real?
No, I'm okay.
Did you have?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what was.
You had a bit, bro.
I had a bit, yeah.
I don't know what Mucho was on.
Can you move that water, please? Yeah, you don't know what. Yeah, like, bro.
Mucho woke up
Mucho
today. Was like, I'm dropping
like
40 today.
Case of Tourette's in this segment with Josh.
Yeah.
Like, you were like,
Throwing
bro,
up gang signs, yelling out random stuff.
black on the outside, pink. Like, what are you doing, bro?
That was hard, though.
It wasn't.
That
was hard.
It was hard. The leftovers question, like, fam, what are we doing?
No, that was a valid.
He has a lady.
We didn't know.
Still. Assume.
Good, yo.
Nah, you can't
The
assume.
streets want to know, man. The
Do
streets
they?
want to know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Of course.
Anyways, let's get into the bullshit. Where do we want to start? We'll give you guys a little bit of relentless chaos.
Yeah. Some of the usual business.
Do we want to start with Dear Relentless?
Yeah.
That's a fun place to start.
Let's do one Dear Relentless, and we can get into the nonsense after. Did we do My Body, My Choice?
Oh my God.
I don't think we did. No, I don't think we did. Okay, ready? Yeah. Dear Relentless Diaries, my body, my choice. Is it a red flag if someone you're with is being overbearing about what you want to do with your body? For example, if I have the urge to go bald or grow out my hair or shave my beard or even gain a few pounds with the purpose of bulking, and a girl communicates and makes it clear to me that she wouldn't like it or give her the ick, is that a red flag? Ultimately, it's my body and I want to do with my body whatever I please, especially as an adult man, but she wouldn't be happy with the range of looks I can have. Is that problematic / a bit obsessive? Why are they fixated to this one version or these limited versions of myself? And this is the potential topic. When you like or have feelings for someone, are you supposed to accept the range of possible ways that they can look? Is it shallow, superficial, or wrong to not be accepting of your partner's choice to change and stick by them for the sake of love? And even if it's not your partner, let's say if it's your friend, is your friend wrong for not to be accepting me choosing to change for myself? I feel like how I know Mucho is going to answer. And I wouldn't be surprised if Zoe makes a point about her and girls and women's perspective and just sort of reversal mans it. God bless you all, 100, 100.
This man knows us.
This man asked a question and told us how we were going to answer.
Do we even need to answer?
I love this guy, man. I love this
Because
guy.
that's exactly what I was going to say. Do what you want, because we can't tell girls what they could do You can't tell a girl, no, don't cut your hair, or tell a girl you should grow your hair out. They
I think you can. I think you. I feel like you
or
just
like
have
in a way. In a way.
Like for example.
But you can't. It can't be like a demand. It can't be like
I don't think it can be a demand. But if you say like, I really like you with long hair, like please, baby, don't cut your hair. I love long hair. I don't think that's crazy. At all.
But he's saying that the girl is saying, yo, if you cut it, I'm not gonna like it.
I don't feel like
you can't
anyone
say
should
that.
say that.
Yeah, you can't say that.
But I mean, I feel like, you know, when you're in a relationship, I think things should just be openly discussed.
You're allowed to have opinions on stuff.
I remember my mom telling me my dad shaved his goatee. She was like, what the hell? And she was like, please put it back. So, I mean, it just depends. It really just depends. People like what they like. So, but I don't think you should shame someone for doing it or make them feel like shit. But maybe it's like, damn. I really like the way this looked.
High key though, don't. But like another thing that they included in this question was that like if you really like somebody though, like shouldn't you just kind of, if you really like them, shouldn't you be attracted to whatever
really like
bag
them,
they get into?
It should never be an absolute deal breaker unless it's a complete like massive 180 switch.
Like you got tats on your face.
Yeah, like a tattoo on your face.
Or you have long hair and then you just are Holly Berry the next day.
But I feel like hair is kind of like, is it that serious-ish?
To me, no.
Really?
Well, like, yeah,
some
serious,
people don't
but it's
look
not
good with certain cuts.
Yeah.
You're right.
Men and women.
I feel like, God forbid, if it's like a medical issue, that's different. If it's just aesthetic where it's like, babe, I'm going to go bald tomorrow, I don't think hair is the biggest issue, but it might.
Because hair can grow back.
Yeah.
So you could try a thing and I'll tell you, yeah, this ain't my favorite. And eventually it'll go back.
Right.
But if it's something permanent, like you said, like a tat or like you're getting some sort of surgery.
Yeah.
I seen a video of like a white couple and the woman pulls out like a razor and she just kind of swipes at his beard and it's like super, super long. Oh. And he has this moment of like, yo, like I told you I was growing out my beard. And she's like, and I told you I don't like your beard. So why, you know? And I think that's super toxic, but you see and hear about that.
I couldn't do like a James Harden beard though.
Yeah.
I think that's a little too much for me.
That's not what you signed up for.
I don't know.
I will say this. In general, you should maintain yourself just like you're single, the same way that when you're in a relationship.
I agree.
Yeah,
don't fall off because you're in a fucking relationship, bro.
Don't get comfy.
Don't do that, bro. Don't get big on your girl, bro.
But he said he's trying to bulk. He's not saying he's just.
I don't give a damn, bro.
But that's not the same as
do a mini bulk and do a mini cut, bro.
That's not the same as falling off.
Yeah, you are, bro.
If you're one,
yeah, you are, bro. I hate niggas that bulk for 2 years, bro. Bulk for 2 months, fam.
But
what are we doing, bro?
But it depends. Does the bulk look good or not?
It doesn't, bro. When it's that long, it never looks that good, bro. Okay, cool. You could bench 3 plates.
Right?
Well, that's what it's for.
That's
why you do
The
it.
bulk is meant for you so you can cut it down.
So do it 2 months, bulk, 2 months, cut.
The bulk isn't
What's
supposed
wrong
to be
with niggas that do
permanent.
it 8 months bulk, 12 months bulk?
They're trying to take it further.
That's not even scientific, bro. You just like food. Like, what are we doing?
That's not even scientific.
Like, I hate niggas that do that, bro. Like what's the point?
I agree.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's like you're not even calibrating your body to the best of its abilities.
Yeah, you're not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so maybe I think she's paging you because she thinks that you're being complacent because you're in a relationship. She doesn't care about these bodybuilding Reddits that you're on that tells you to like eat 4,000 calories a day, bro. She doesn't care about that, bro. All she sees is you letting loose.
But it's not just his body. He said he's trying to shave his hair. Like there's other changes as well.
Are you less conventionally attractive now?
Oh,
it depends.
What does that mean?
You know what that means.
Yeah, but like I feel.
But still, like I
So
said,
if I shave my head, am I less conventionally attractive?
You can't tell a girl that. But you can't tell her
If you get
that.
the baldy right now, that baldy don't suit you.
Some people's
That baldy
head
don't
shapes-
suit you. Now somebody like Ira Star, someone like Ira Star, she just got like some long hair. I don't know if it's like weave or whatever. Cool, it looks natural, but I liked her better with short hair.
Some people,
That's like Halle Berry.
It's not
When Halle
always.
Berry had long hair, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's not always just one way. It's not the short hair doesn't look good. On some people, the
It just
long hair
don't.
doesn't look good.
That's true.
You need the short hair.
Like Amber Rose.
Yeah. And some people's head shapes aren't meant
aren't built
for
for that.
certain haircuts or hairstyles. So you kind of have to just see what fits. Now,
Like when you tried the twist.
no, I didn't. That's different because it didn't reach a length yet to really see. You can't judge
That's
off the
rude.
struggle phase. Nah, you can't judge off the struggle phase. We're not like y'all. You can't just slap on a wig for 2 years and my hair is done. You feel me?
That way.
It doesn't work like that.
We can't hide the big chop.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can't, like, you guys can get the big chop, regret it the next day, and put the hair back on. We can't do that. We have to live with the choices. If I had mucho dreads and I shaved it and I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn.
no, now
It's gonna
that's
take
you
me.
now.
It's gonna take me 6 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, do what you want. Just know it's risky.
Yeah.
Hey.
My take in like 10 seconds is that, like, of course do what you want, but still respect your girl the same way that you would be out on the streets and try to look your best as well. You know what I mean? Treat your girl the same way.
But is it shallow? He's saying, is it shallow?
It
for
is.
you?
Inherently.
Yeah,
Man,
it is.
humans-
Yes,
Humans,
it is.
humans are shallow, bro. We're
Humans are
superficial
shallow.
and we're deep at the same time. But look your best as much as possible.
What does it mean to look your best, Mucho?
Look your best to the average human.
What does that mean?
Be conventionally
mean by
attractive
that?
as possible.
But how can you just be? Some people are just not conventionally attractive.
But they can work their best to be so.
how?
You could try.
Yo, why'd you get your lashes done last week?
'Cause I like the way they look.
Cat.
Swear to God.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like
That's
the way
why
they
you're
look.
late to our podcast, just because you want it to look as good as possible? No, because you know that makes sure that most people look at you the better way.
I don't think so. I don't think people look at me, oh, she has amazing lashes. She's more attractive.
But
But
just
you
like-
know that if you have good lashes, like what that does for you in.
Why do you
as
shave
a
your
per-
armpits?
Well, to me, hygiene. And I
Not
also
really.
don't like the way they
If
weigh.
you
I don't
say-
like hairy
If you say
armpits.
it's more hygienic, a lot of feminists are going to be on your ass.
Why?
Because that's how humans are supposed to be. That's how you're supposed to trap your natural oils and shit. That's what they say.
Personally, like you can get odor trapped in it. Like I feel like just, but a lot of men even shave their armpits for the same reason.
Why don't you just keep a baldy?
Give me a baldy?
Baldy at all times. That'd be easy with the Gillette.
Efficient.
Every week. You would
My
save
head?
$100 every month. Why don't you do it?
'Cause I like my hair.
Cap.
Swear to God, I like my hair.
You like your hair? Are you
Yes.
are you conditioned to like your hair?
yeah,
Which one is it?
that's what it is. Even with the lashes, with anything.
What do you really like?
Yeah.
Even if you like the lashes, but everyone you met told you they looked horrible, you wouldn't do it.
Why do you get a lineup?
Because I know what happens when I
Just
get
got a
lineup.
fresh
Yeah.
cut. Now I'm
Yeah.
looking for the freaks.
Because when you don't have a lineup, you
Well,
feel like you look worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel bummy.
Yeah.
Society
We're trying
did
to
this.
adhere to societal norms. Facts. And don't just give up on that because you got a girl on your bed.
So you feel like we should fold to societal norms?
Yes.
You can
Wow, no,
experiment.
I don't agree.
I don't
That's
think
what you
there's-
do anyway.
Some of them you should, like being it, like what he's talking about.
Don't
like
stop
being
doing
healthy.
it just because you got somebody that will look at you every night and bed with you.
I don't think there's anything wrong with experimenting, but you got to know yourself.
So if your girl lets herself go, what are you doing?
I'm not leaving her right away, but
You're giving her a stern talking to.
Yes.
I
Right
imagine.
away is crazy.
I'm gonna express how I might be less attracted to you now.
That is so crazy.
That's a tough conversation.
In
That
due
is-
time, of course. This is an extreme example. But like if she's wilding, I've never had that happen to me in my life. But if she's wilding,
But you never have you been in a long-term relationship?
Yeah.
Long term.
Okay, let's say even if it was 3, 4, 5 years.
Okay.
I would still express that.
But I also feel like there's just so many factors because we all know that looks fade. You can try your hardest.
Sure.
You're gonna get old.
Try your hardest. That's
your
all I want.
hairline's gonna go bad.
All I
You're gonna
want,
get a
Zoe,
wrinkle
all
here
I
and
all I
there.
want, Zoe, is try your hardest. Of course, there's extreme examples where it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna stick beside you because I love you. But try your hardest.
Because
at
some of
least.
those pregnancy women, I'd be like, oh my God, you can't control that.
Yeah.
When pregnancy hits you and your nose is from your left ear
Yeah,
to your
but-
right
but-
ear.
If she's
and
hitting
your-
sweat and
but
tonic
niggas-
3
but
times
niggas-
a week and it's not doing nothing, like then
I
what?
agree, but niggas be hitting you with the anomalies. It's not about the anomalies. I'm talking about the average person. If you try your best, then you could be the same person that I met, just aging gracefully. Let's just do that.
yeah.
Aging gracefully.
Because there was a meme that I sent Mucho today because I knew he would like it.
I gave him 30 crying emojis.
It was like the caption said, "My friends in 2015 versus my friends in 2025," and it's the picture of Will Smith like when he's like this crying, and then the 2025 one is the same picture, but someone like photoshopped him like really fat,
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
and I thought that was hilarious. Bro.
A lot of our
'Cause
friends,
a lot of people
are
be
high
letting
school,
themselves
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I feel like all of us in this room, for the most part, probably look close to what you looked like 10 years ago.
I feel like I look
Like
better.
you don't look, maybe Trey, because you said you looked a lot different. But like I knew you, and I knew you. You guys all look pretty much the same. Like you don't have a dramatic.
When I run into high
change.
school people, that's what they say. You look the exact same.
Yeah. We all know certain people where like they look completely different than they did 10 years ago.
That's true. I feel like I gained weight, if that's
Yeah.
okay with you. But yeah, I see Snapchat memories and I'm like, damn, I didn't know how small I was. I was like, damn, I was like super tiny. But I love my body now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
But you getting adult.
yes, you're right. I think it was more like I got into my grown woman body.
Yeah.
Like I had no boobs before. Now my boobs don't even stay in my top.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a litany of men that I know.
Which was like my fault. Game.
All right.
I'm just saying, but like people, as I'm saying, a lot of women, when you're in your younger 20s and you know your chest is not as big as you want to, or you know you're not curvy, they automatically, I want my boob job, da da da. Let the I'm honestly, grown woman weight is a real thing.
Yeah, hit
when
that
people who
second
I'm friends
puberty.
with now who see my body, they're like, "Yo, that was a picture." I'm like, "Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what happened." And they ask me for tips. I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. I drink a lot of protein shakes. I don't know if that's what I don't know what it
Metabolism
is."
slowed down.
Did you want to be crazy though?
Oh yeah. I did want to be curvy for sure. I used to go to the gym and do 100 hip thrusts just to try to get a super fat ass. And then naturally, you know, you get older, weight goes in the right way, and then you start getting some
How
big-
should I move with like men message me and they're like, yo, I'm trying to holla at Zoe. What should I do?
What should we do?
like,
What should we do?
What's the standard procedure?
Is this happening often?
Yeah.
The way everyone's sitting up?
I give them all confidence.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
what
give
should
them
I
all
do?
confidence.
Oh, yeah, okay.
To
Just,
me,
I give them all
it's like,
confidence.
I want to come on the
Yeah.
podcast. Why do you want to come on the podcast? You know, like,
that's how they want to get.
and then
that's
I
not-
get to the root of it, and it's like, yeah, that happens more. Yeah.
If I DM Zoe, will she answer? Like, I don't.
Nah, they're more direct with me. They just say, yo, I want to holler at Zoe. And I tell them, yeah, hey, shoot your shot.
Yeah,
man.
I need
Bro,
that.
If they're cute, then send them my way. Why are they DMing y'all? What the fuck? And tell them to DM me.
but
What are
they
you doing?
don't want to end up in the DM request though. They're trying to be more strategic, you know?
Oh, listen. Honestly, I won't lie to you. I'm not hard to talk to. I'm really not.
Yeah. So
What?
no. Okay, okay, why you laughing? Talk to him, Clyde. Why you laughing?
I don't think you're hard to talk to.
No.
But I understand how you may be perceived as hard to approach.
I agree.
I hear that.
I agree with that.
I
So
hear
like
that.
the cold approach, how am I going to get the ball? Like point A to B, how do I get point A? I could see how a man would be bewildered by that. I'm like not sure how to start. Yeah. That's why I left.
Because Zoe, when you have a focus face on, it looks like you do not want to be bothered.
That's fair. That's valid. I won't lie. That's valid. But to me, I would like a man who would have the balls to approach me.
You want to know what I say?
What?
I'm like, she's gonna be here this weekend.
Oh wow, that's crazy. How do you?
Well, what you
Why
just
stop telling niggas my
go ahead,
whereabouts?
No,
That's
why
crazy.
not? The people that only the people that I think you might like. Who knows?
Have any of them tried? I try to think.
Well, that's my kind of
You wouldn't
measuring
even know.
stick.
You wouldn't even know that I sent them to you.
That's crazy.
But
Actually
they're
wouldn't even
asking
know.
me about you, so it's kind of like, all right, I could already see that this isn't. You wouldn't be asking me if you were really trying to get
Because a
this.
cold DM won't work. Only in real life, IRL. That's the only way
no,
that
I
it would
won't
work.
lie. It depends what the DM
A cold
is.
DM?
Well, at least
no
maybe-
follow?
How
It
often
depends-
do you check your requests?
Not often. So like it just depends on when I see it. If I look at his profile, I'm attracted to him or not. It's basically
I'll be like, if you're out with me and she's out, I'll be like, yo, go say hi.
The one
Yeah.
that I hate is how do y'all just see her every week or sit beside her and not try nothing? I'm like, brother.
Yeah, that's crazy. That one is
Oh, they
crazy.
get you like that?
I'm
Brother,
like, brother,
what?
look,
Brother, what?
Oh,
when you
Talk
get
very carefully, Tresor.
when you get to know her, yo, trust me, it's alright. You're good. You know what?
Once you know the real Zoe. Once you get the real her.
I'm playing, but you know what it's like.
Zoe is a great.
Hold on, I'm not
Zoe's
done.
a
I'm
great
not
person.
done.
Zoe's
But
a
you
great
know,
person.
like when someone turns from just like a girl you know to like you see them as like a friend or like a sister, and you don't see them that way anymore. It'd be like that. So, and you can't scrunch your face because you've said the same thing when people compliment me and you're like, what are you talking about?
I would never be like, ew.
But I've never, obviously I'm playing. I wouldn't be like, I'm just like, nah, like I don't see her like that. Like the way people swear that like you can't change like perceptions of people.
Yeah,
like,
no, you definitely can.
Just
You
because
definitely
you know
can.
someone is a conventionally attractive person, that doesn't mean you're automatically attracted
On
to
the
them.
body.
Like it doesn't work like that.
That's crazy.
Maybe for some people that you guys can't control yourselves, but
How do you see her every weekend? Oh, get to know her. What the fuck? That's so nice.
How do you just sit next?
I was like, also kind of crazy question because like, what do they expect y'all to do? Like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't. Yeah, like, yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, I also don't want like that's just I don't know. Like the whole like, oh, how do you see her every week and not try to holla? Like I don't like that because I can see men all the time and I don't want to be hollered at by guys. If you guys would not be here. If I came here and couldn't be, you guys are trying to like, hey, what are you like, bro? What are we doing?
What are you doing after the pod?
Yeah.
What are we doing after the pod?
Would be diabolical.
that's
Like,
crazy.
imagine I leave it like, what are y'all like? Yo,
trying to eat after.
like,
So what are you saying? You try to go get some food? I'm kind of tired and my crib's kind of far. Could I stay with you?
Yo.
yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I won't lie.
And then imagine finding out that's one of us is doing
Oh
that.
my God.
That would be the funniest,
The craziest episode of all time.
Yeah.
Because if she doesn't say anything and then we just like find out on our own, oh my God, that would be hilarious.
That group chat is not shutting up for a week.
Yeah, it's
straight.
turning
yeah.
That
I'll
would
just
be
delete
We're
it.
doing a group
hilarious.
chat saw Zoe. Yeah.
We're doing a what?
Without Zoe. We're doing
Oh,
good.
that's nuts. Oh my
The
God.
man them chat.
That's crazy. Don't even put that out there. What the hell? I'd be so tight.
Oh man.
I was gonna say something I completely forgot. My brain is completely scrambled.
It's all right. Do we have any topics? What was important? What
no,
happened?
we
What's
did.
important? We did a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, did we see Complex posted that a woman donated her kidney
Yeah.
to her boss and then got fired?
Wait. What do you mean?
Swear.
The
What's
woman,
the real official context?
the woman
let me-
donated her kidney. She was, and this is according to Complex, she donated her kidney to her boss that needed a kidney. She was taking too long on the surgery recovery, and they didn't like that and fired her. That's
and
what
she
Complex
was
said
and she
happened.
was the donor to the.
Yes,
That is a huge lawsuit.
that's what they said.
Is it?
I don't think
Yes.
it is.
Is it though?
Why is it a
If
lawsuit?
you take too long to recover from a kidney transplant.
Oh yeah, that might be a little
Come
bit.
on.
A little.
But is there?
How
is there-
long is too long?
Yeah, is there rules for
12 months?
You guys were just saying you're not giving your wives 8 months. Like you just said, all right, let's wrap this
No,
up
but
here.
I
You
feel
know,
like corporations probably have some sort of like legal limit to where if you pass it, they're allowed to separate from you. There must be some sort of
Possibly.
clause.
Is it possible that she could have got a doctor's note and said, hey, she needs more recovery, like that kind of shit?
I guess it depends on the. It depends.
Like, okay, imagine if you donated your kidney to Zoe. Zoe's fine. You have to recover for longer. And then Zoe says, well, Zoe's taking too long. Hoping up his end of the podcast, you're gone.
But that's different because we're not a corporation.
But if we was,
No,
say,
but
okay,
the morality of it.
say for example,
It's- but that's different. Are we talking morality or are we talking legality?
both. Say for example, this pod blows up and we're making M's. And you donate me a kidney and you're taking months to come back. I mean, you honestly cut your start out the contract. Like we'll get a new host.
Didn't Selena Gomez do that to her homegirl?
to the weekend?
No. He was gonna do it. He didn't.
This
You
is
was gonna
messy,
donate
bro.
her a kidney?
That was about Selena allegedly and call out my name. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
Allegedly, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That might be
her
my favorite
friend-
weekend song.
Her friend or her
Spicy.
ex-friend gave her the kidney. You know that girl that what's her name? Francisca Razia or something
Oh,
like that.
I
I
know
remember
that.
hearing about this.
And then
Yep,
apparently
yep.
they weren't friends anymore after. Like they stopped being friends.
This was big news.
I
Fuck
won't
off.
lie. If I gave you a kidney, you can't diss me ever.
Yeah, low-key.
With all due respect.
You are indebted to me.
like forever.
You're indebted to me, bro.
So you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
You're a liar. What's your take?
No, I agree. I have to think about it for a second.
Okay.
Really?
You can't do that to somebody.
You think if you gave someone a kidney and they started moving sick with you, you wouldn't be like, are you out of your mind?
I agree with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So why are you smiling like you have some?
Nah. I actually agree with you. I had to think about it real quick, though.
Why?
I don't know. I like to see both sides, but I couldn't see the other side.
I said, what is the
you
other side
can't
of that?
see
though?
other
Nah,
side,
there's no
bro.
other side.
I gave you a body part.
Yeah.
Well, like the original scenario though, the boss. Like, what if you're taking over a year to recover from this kidney
That's
procedure?
what I'm saying. What was the time? Or are you allowed like endless?
Should I play the clip of the interview?
What if she?
Yeah, how long is it?
Now, what
It's
if
quick.
she
It's just
tried
like
to
a complex
pull a
Yeah.
play where she knew the boss needed a kidney? She gave the kidney to try to run up the leaf. She's like, yo, I know I could get at least a year off of them.
If you give a kidney to get a year PTO, you have a problem.
People donate
You
blood
have
for
a
money.
pro-
What's the difference?
Nah,
Donate
Giving
problem.
a kidney for a year of PTO?
That's not. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
In the door of my house, and the phone rang, and it was her saying, "What are you doing? Why are you home?" And I'm like, "Well, Jackie, I don't feel well." And she's like, "Well, you just can't come and go as you please. You know, people are going to think you're getting special treatment." In the door of my house,
When you get fired, what reason do they give?
they just told me that I wasn't working up to their standard. That I was making mistakes.
When you get fired, what reason?
Okay, so
So they tried to give a loophole.
Okay, so
That's
They
still
tried
messed
to
up.
they tried to pull a loophole though, because they can't. Like Trey said, they probably can't legally fire you for being ill.
Yeah.
So they tried to just say that she wasn't working hard enough.
Yeah, you have to allow her 2 years. Give her 2 years.
recovery takes up to 3 months to even a year for some people.
3 months to a
Yeah?
year for recovery.
That's it?
You're giving 2 years for the kidney transplant, but 8 months for postpartum.
He said 1 year for postpartum. He said I'll give you a cool 12 months. Yeah.
Take a kidney out?
I just pushed a baby out.
What sounds tougher to you?
Mooch,
No.
getting a kidney removed or exuding a human from you?
I won't lie, I think getting a kidney removed would be worse.
Kidney recovery, because now your body has to learn how to
I don't
function
think you
without
can drink
a body
when you
part.
donate a kidney.
What? Really?
I think you can. Like,
Your
you can't
body,
drink.
you have more than one
Mucho's
kidney?
kidney. Yeah, you have 2 kidneys.
So your
And you
body
really
is
only-
utilizing both of them at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're saying you can live with one.
Oh, okay.
But
I
think,
thought it was like one's a backup or something.
That's trying to hoop with one ACL.
Got you.
That's hard.
And I thought it was like a backup sort of thing.
I don't
So
think
if you
can,
need
yeah,
both, then
Google it, but I don't think you can
the
really
only nigga
drink
that was able
much.
to do that is Devontae Blair.
Like nothing about drinking.
deep cut.
No, but you can. No, I'm saying you can drink with one. If you have one kidney, I don't think you can have a lot of alcohol intake as you can with 2.
Oh.
I'm pretty
I
sure
went to
that's
Chat
one of like.
GPT for the side effects of.
Yeah, ask
Kidney
ChatGPT what's
surgery.
worse.
That's not what I did, but I should ask that later. It says the medium-term side effects, weeks to month, are slow recovery, temporary high blood pressure, and hernia at an incision site. And long-term effects could be reduced kidney function, higher risk of blood pressure, higher risk of chronic kidney disease, protein in urine, and possible increased risks during pregnancy for women.
That shit sound worse than having a baby, dog.
What's more painful? That or
That shit
having
sound worse for
a
sure.
baby?
I think having a baby is more painful.
Man, maybe, but you get over pain.
Maybe is crazy.
What's worse after?
Yeah.
Get
Labor
over
pain
pain.
is usually more intense but temporary. Kidney donation pain is usually less intense but lasts longer.
Never mind.
So childbirth is often rated as more painful, while kidney donation is more of a drawn out recovery pain.
Yeah.
I just said.
To me,
What I just said.
the reason I would say that like giving a kidney, but like a woman's body is. I don't want to say yes. It is ideal. Like you're made to give birth. Of course, complications can happen.
And women
all this
live
stuff.
longer. On average.
Yeah, women's bodies.
Even if most women have a baby, they still live longer.
Yeah, we are made to and have the ability to give birth. Yeah,
You're not supposed to take a kidney out.
I mean, I was born with 2 kidneys. I want to keep 2 kidneys.
That way.
You know what I mean? So I would think that a kidney transplant
Fair
might
enough.
be a little more
One of
sticky
my-
than
The
giving
Weeknd's
birth.
wild, and he actually wanted to do that.
Would you give a kidney to your girl?
For your girlfriend, I would give one.
What?
I would give one to my wife,
You want to give one to your girl right now?
bro. A girlfriend.
come on. What's wrong with you?
Yo.
What's wrong with you,
I
dog?
wouldn't tell her, hey, I'll flip it the other way. I wouldn't ask my girlfriend to give me her kidney.
But if she wanted to and she gave it to
I
you,
would tell her no.
you would tell her no.
I would tell her
no.
no.
True story. If you're
A
dying,
family member, I would accept. But a girlfriend, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it.
Just you're dying.
I wouldn't feel comfortable.
I feel like you don't care about comfortability. You'd be like, open that shit up. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Cut her open.
I'm gonna just die.
Just in his head like,
You would die over taking the kidney from your girl?
No, of course, survival I would want to live, but my girl would be lower on the list of people that I would turn to.
Shay, she's your only match.
You need a match for a kidney?
Yes. What? You need to match. You need to have the same blood
you have
type.
to say or for real, it has to be the same blood type?
Yeah. Okay. That's why sometimes
There's
it's hard.
no way nobody in my family got my blood type.
Do you know your blood type?
I don't remember.
Because there's universal. I think I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor, so please don't come for me. I think if you're O negative, it's very rare where you can donate to other blood types, but you can't take. You have O negative can only take from, I think something like that. Can only take from O negative. But you're like a universal donor. Yeah. Does that make sense? I think. You can maybe Google it.
That sounds right to me.
Your girl gives you her kidney.
I learned that in biology. I remember. I don't know exactly.
You're never hearing the end of that.
O donors can give to anyone.
See?
But O patients can only receive from O. A donors can give to A and AB. B donors can give to B and AB. AB can only give to AB. But AB can receive from anyone.
Oh yeah, so Tresor's AB, so he's good.
Are you?
Yeah, he told me that before. Yeah.
You're so stupid.
So
you just remember people's blood types.
Yeah. We had a deep convo in his whip one time.
You're so
stupid. Like the hospital in Breaking Bad. You just know everybody's blood type.
But no, I don't know. I feel like anybody, and not saying that a girlfriend is temporary, but anyone who can have the potential to be temporary, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with them making such drastic.
That's valid.
Imagine breaking up with a girl that gave you.
You can't break up with her.
You would never hear the end of it. You have to marry her if she gives you her
You're
kidney.
automatically the villain.
Bro,
if you break up with a girl that
even if it was amicable, you're just the bad guy.
I'm giving a ring to her on the hospital bed if she gives me one. I just have to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm just like, yo,
you
this,
have to marry her.
This is my life. She could end up being Christian Rock. I still have
Well,
to.
let's not.
I still have to marry her.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Krishan, give me that kidney.
Yeah.
Sayonara.
You're crazy. Sayonara's done.
Yo, if I'm the Weeknd's homies, if I'm the Weeknd's label, there's no way you're taking out nothing from your body at all, bro.
Yeah.
What we got going right now is working. We're keeping you exactly how you are.
Nigga wanted to give his kidney to a fling, bro.
They were dating. They were a fling.
For how long? For how long?
Like a year and a half.
8 months.
Bieber was
Alright,
pissed.
So what you do that for?
I don't know.
Nigga was wilder.
He said almost, so he could have just thought about it quickly, or he really could have pondered on it.
Yo, that makes that song so much sicker now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, facts.
That's actually nuts.
He was wilding though.
I won't lie. If I give my kidney to someone, which God forbid, I hope I never have to, like,
You gave your girl a kidney for her to end up with Benny Blanco.
oh, jeez.
God.
Man.
Golly.
I'd be tight. And he has both of his kidneys.
Even if it's you're dumb. Even if it's a friend, like a family member, like you can never, ever, like
Can't say
disrespect me.
nothing.
Yeah.
But
My
you can't.
homie-
But family's forever though.
My homie gave his kidney.
99% of the time.
Yeah, I
Family's
guess.
It
forever.
depends. My homie gave his kidney to his
My
mom,
fault.
and I should ask him, like, yo, do you have like leverage now? Like, can your mom still try to bark at you, or it's like, yo, come on, man, that's it.
He got that in his back pocket.
But he's still drinking. Now I forgot he gave a kidney. He
he's
be
still
outside.
drinking?
Yeah, he be out.
So maybe you can.
You know what's interesting? You think of organ donation, like you can when people.
But if that kidney goes for him, it's curtains.
Yeah, take it back.
You know people that have to buy.
Yo, I need a
Yo, you're 80
on
now.
that kidney.
Can you do that?
Well, no, people that buy organs go on payment plans sometime.
Oh, Jesus.
What
can
happens?
Can you take it back?
Yeah, like do they cut you open in the middle of the night and then just take the shit
Like
back?
if I give you a kidney
Like,
and then mine
don't
goes
make the
out, and
payment?
can I take yours back?
That's insane.
I don't know.
I don't know what Clarence be up to, but
Are you guys registered organ donors?
My mom won't let me.
Why not?
I feel like she's just sensitive around that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
See
No.
the problem with religious people? Are you?
It's not even religion. She's after my death. She's like the thought of like,
I'm not.
oh, like death.
Sorry. I'll let you spell that.
No, I'm
out.
saying after my dad died, she just hates like even thinking about that stuff. Like, why would you even want? But to me,
she just wants to table that for okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. But I'm pretty sure, did I tell the story on here how a girl at school convinced me to sign up to be a bone marrow donor?
Yeah, you did tell that story.
That's a very
before.
painful surgery. A very painful surgery.
To extract your
Bone
marrow. There's an episode of House where they depict that really crazy.
What's her name? Oh my God, the blonde one in Grey's Anatomy. I forgot her
Catherine
name.
Heigl.
Yes, she
you smashed too many women to know that.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yo, Clyde's a sniper.
Izzy.
If Clyde knows the characters of Grey's Anatomy, Clyde
That's her real name. Not even
he's
her
a
fucking
sniper,
character
bro.
name.
Yo, you niggas gotta stop sleeping on Clyde. Bro.
Yeah.
If he knows the characters in Grey's Anatomy,
Her actress,
you
her
never
real name.
sat down on your couch by yourself watching that show.
Nah. Clyde's a smooth criminal.
Real
boy.
smooth criminal for sure. What man did?
I know a lot of men who watch Grey's
You
Anatomy.
watch Grey's Anatomy?
Under Dolo.
Yes. I know men who watch Grey's Anatomy.
I've never watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy.
They're trying to get close to you, dog.
No,
I love Grey's Anatomy too.
No, I've no guys who watch Grey's Anatomy.
All right, bro.
I used to love Grey's Anatomy though. That
That
was my
now
shit.
say what you wanted to say, because
McSteamy's
Zoe's just
getting
lying right
crazy.
I'm being honest.
now. Are they?
But I know guys who watch it.
Yeah, they're trying to graze your anatomy.
man.
Hey. They are.
Yo,
Great.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
It's the truth.
that's really good.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I've never watched that show in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a great show, man.
It's another one of
great
those shows
show.
where it's too far gone. I can't catch up.
Yeah, there's
Last
like
time in the
19
beginning.
seasons.
Well, okay, yes, I was
20
telling the
plus.
bone marrow story.
Yeah.
For those
Oh,
of y'all who weren't tuned in back then, basically, long story short, I went to a new school. It might have been the first week that I was there. They had a girl that went to our school helping the sign up for the bone marrow donations. You know, I was young, just trying to impress the girl. You know what? This is a noble thing. I will sign up. So I signed up. They called my house eventually. My mom, I remember just sitting in the couch one day. My mom answered the phone and I heard her go, "What? Take him off now." And then she came to me, she's like, "Yo, what is wrong with you?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "The bone marrow people called to verify your sign up to donate bone marrow." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, like, what?" She's like, "Do you know what that even is?" And I was like, "Nah, not really. It's not like donating blood or something."
But the
She's
baddies
"Bro,
like it."
No. Like, don't ever, she goes, "Yo, don't ever do that again." I was like, "All right, cool. It's probably for the best." I don't know if I would have done it anyways.
I can't lie though, bone marrow helps a lot with like research.
But you know how
Helps a
she,
lot.
you know how she finessed me? Cause she's like, "Yo, honestly, I think it's like you have less than a 3% chance of ever actually having to do it in your life." So I was like, okay, the odds are in my favor and I get brownie points with her. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Nah.
How bad did you want to smash?
Bad idea. Hey, man. I don't even know. I wasn't even thinking that far ahead. I was just trying to impress her.
You're just trying to get a
I
foot in
was
the
still
door.
green. You know, I was still
Yeah.
green. I was just trying to impress her.
Shout out to high school us, man. We didn't care about that. Watch Friends.
Yeah, I listened to a Post Malone album once. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, we were smashing white woman back in the day. You
Yeah,
right?
shit.
Oh dear God, that's
I don't
insane.
know. I don't know.
Really?
Nothing sticks out to me.
Yeah, I mean bone marrow sounds.
Well, bone marrow probably, yeah.
It's pretty up there. I was about to donate.
I don't
my
know if I
bone-
could top
I just
bone
watched
marrow.
a TV show.
Even
this
not
guy
as
wanted to donate his body just to hit, bro.
not even as
I
like
was
a
like,
kid.
you got it, bro.
You ever watch you ever do crazy things like that? Like, you ever watched like a crazy show?
Like what?
Like, you know, she likes a certain show or something
sure.
like
Keeping up with
that.
the Kardashians.
For sure.
Yeah, or something like that.
I know
Yeah.
I know two niggas that like white things that are at the Tate McRae show 2 days ago.
That's crazy.
I know two niggas right now.
That's funny.
I saw him post. I'm like, come on, man. You don't like her that bad.
Yeah.
Oh
That's,
my
that's
God.
crazy.
That's serious. You
Shout out
gotta
to
go
Tate McRae though.
Yeah, she's up there.
Yeah,
she's
she
getting
doing,
up
she
there
doing
still.
her thing. She doing her thing.
Do you see the girl? I don't know why I came because I just thought of Tate McRae, white woman. The white girl who went viral for her bouncing titties. Do you know that Gordo?
Yeah.
that Gordo
Oh,
DJ.
I did see that.
I did
Bro,
see that video.
we
Yeah,
all saw that.
yeah, we
I
all
saw
saw
it.
that video.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw it. It came on my. I don't follow the Gordo guy, but it came
I
on my.
followed him. I saw it.
It came on my timeline on Twitter, And it maybe she posted like 2 hours ago. And I looked through I always do this. I looked through the response or the replies just to find her act. I knew some thirsty nigga in there would find it. I purposely looked at her IG to see how many followers she had. When I looked, she had about 8,000. Really? Last night, when I looked, she was at 25.
That's it.
1,000. This morning, when I checked again, she was just under 40.
She'll hit 50 by the end of the week.
Yeah.
She'll hit 50 by probably tomorrow.
Chizor, has that ever happened from a good skit?
No. From 8K to
just one good skit.
30?
Just a quadruple?
What's the craziest stimulus you've ever gotten on a skit?
Maybe like 10?
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, look what happened to Hawk Tool. She got an M. She got 1 million in like a week.
And ran that rug pull crazy.
Yeah. Oh, she's at 40.2 now.
She's at 40.2.
And I know two nigga mutuals are shit.
Damn.
Why is Grand Wizard chat nigga following?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm analyzing her page right now.
I won't lie.
She's kind of butter.
What does that mean?
Butterface?
Butterface? Yeah.
She's pretty butter.
I like to talk about one, but yeah, but her titties were bouncing in that thing. I was like, wow.
They certainly
and
were.
that top was
holding off for dear life.
Right? That top was crazy. I was like,
it was just like a band. It wasn't even a top.
It wasn't even a band. It was like a little piece of lace. That just,
piece of fabric.
And the nipples were see-through.
What?
This thing is so freaked out.
They were though.
The nipples were see-through?
Or the shirt. Yeah.
The shirt was see-through.
We're reeling back in.
the shirt
They were. I noticed that too, Mucho.
A little piece of lace that just came right at her and then just tied in the middle. And she's there bouncing her titties, bouncing. I'm like, girl, I gotta copy that move.
Do y'all think titties are underrated?
Yeah. It's also like the era and generation we're in. That's how you know, like, because
What gets your cock hard? Big naturals?
Hooters are
big naturals.
big natties.
What a genuine answer.
I was like, oh, you meant gambling. Yo, Drake is actually tapped.
Funny guy.
And he said it so serious. He was like, big naturals.
That's like one of the biggest differences between Gen Z and millennials. That millennials like ass a lot more, and like, or sorry, the newer, the younger kids, they like ass more, and the older folk were kind of more on big tits. That's why Hooters.
What are we?
We're kind of that in between cusp, right?
We're a Nyash generation.
I think we're still, yeah, we're there.
Are we? All right.
Yeah, we definitely still are.
They should rebrand Hooters to be more of like a Yash focus.
Booty butt.
Hooters.
Hooters.
Booters?
Booters.
Booters. Everybody gotta have ass.
Let's get it.
You guys are
Or just go to Atlanta.
Well, I mean, yeah, Magic City is just Hooters with naked people.
I ain't never been at Hooters in my life, and it's 2 blocks away from me.
Yeah, me too.
Have I ever gone to?
I went to Blue Flame twice in one weekend.
You never got them hot wings.
I've been to Hooters, I think once, maybe like university.
And you got hot wings.
And the girls living there didn't have Hooters.
Yeah, Hooters is
They didn't?
undersell.
No.
It's
They need to practice more discrimination.
Yeah.
On God.
Physical discrimination?
Yeah, bro.
Bring it back.
You see the name, bro. Your shit don't look like owls, bro. This shit don't look like that, bro. Fix up.
So you guys think titties are underrated for real? But you're taking a girl with a fat ass over big titties, though.
Me? Yeah. Facts.
I don't know why.
I don't give a damn.
I don't know why.
You can have an A cup. I don't give a damn.
What about you? Would you rather big titties or fat ass?
Yeah, I'm going bunda.
I feel like
Yeah, that's what you would. That's
But I think
the
that's
decision.
a natural like black man answer.
But
if
as,
you ask
a
a
white man,
it might
he
be
might go
different.
like-
or as
Yeah.
the great Tony Stark said once, you know.
That's why.
No.
What did you say?
No, I didn't.
He called you the whites.
Oh, the
No, I didn't. I just happened to look your direction.
50%.
Yeah.
But I forgot. What
50%, he said. Yeah, but I mean,
But yeah, big up the girls with the big titties too. Like y'all pretty too. I just, I have a preference, not a requirement.
Why'd you giggle?
why did you do that?
You gave such an unk laugh right there.
Like, what the hell?
But I feel like when it's big titties, you just automatically as a man just seem way more horny because you're like trying to not look, but it's like your eyes are just getting pulled, but you're trying to be respectful and not look. And I know she can see you trying
Fighting
to
for
not
your
look.
life. Yeah.
And that makes you look horny.
Yeah.
Because why can't you just be chill? But it's natural.
But you're making such high eye
Can I
contact.
say something
Yeah.
crazy? Like,
Oh my god.
yo, big titties taught me good eye contact.
That's not crazy. That's
It
valid.
actually,
That's
taught me
That's
that.
fair.
I don't think that's crazy.
As a teenager, I'm like, yo, I can't do that.
It should teach you good eye
Yeah,
contact. You
so-
should learn through
Yeah,
that
so
experience
I
how to
just-
be respectful. That
All
way,
I
yeah.
did is always just look at women in the eyes, bro. I never stopped. So whichever woman, I always look at her in the eyes.
Eyes up here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you should.
And you know, that shit works. You could say nothing to a woman, like nothing even smooth. Just look at her in the eyes. Game over.
Game over?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about game over.
Make eye contact. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, like come on.
Nothing super smooth, but like just keep the convo going. And if you're a good conversationalist and you give her eye contact, it's a wrap, bro.
Preference, but yes.
Sorry?
And if she likes her looks.
If she likes how you look.
Of course. But like, you know, as long as you pass that barrier, which to be honest is not that high with that many women, then you're good.
Wait, sorry. Repeat. What'd you say?
800.
That's why
There's 1,000 of them. 800.
That's why you said 900.
900. Sorry, yeah, that took some off.
Yeah. You know, I always talked about you just need 2 out of 3, right? I always say that. So we could just rewind to that. That's it. Yeah. You just need,
I was gonna say something. Do we think Lil Nas X is actually cracked out or that?
yes.
Yes.
Bro,
That was
has to
real.
be a skit.
That was
think it
real.
was real?
That's a skit.
I think it was PR.
That's a skit. That's a
It
stunt.
wasn't-
That's a
yeah.
PR
Can you
stunt.
play it? Can you play the
We're gonna
video?
make sure we
Oh, there's
insert-
audio?
It's
There's a video.
There's a
For
I
those
know
voice
there's a video, but I saw it without audio. It's like you're saying
no,
play
there's
it like
audio.
he
Yeah.
said shit. Like,
Yes.
I can't lie. This is a very serious topic.
For those of you who don't know, there's a video of Lil Nas X walking down the streets of LA in tidy whities and cowboy boots, seeming a little off. The headline that Mucho sent said Lil Nas X arrested and hospitalized
Yeah.
after walking in the streets of LA.
Yeah.
There was no footage of an arrest.
There
Or-
wasn't, but that was same headline that TMZ had.
It is. It literally says TMZ reports that Lil Nas X was handcuffed and hospitalized after being spotted roaming LA at 4 a.m. in his underwear.
There's no way there would be people filming him roaming and no one filming the arrest. No way. There's no way.
Okay,
I'm not buying it.
Play the last half because that's when it
TMZ
gets
is doing
funny.
a lot of heavy lifting for
last
me
half?
believing
Okay.
this.
This is a stunt.
Wait, should I? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up a little.
Oh, he hits vocally.
Wait, guys, we have to be like sensitive about this though, because he might be overdosing.
I don't think he's overdosing.
That's what they said.
Okay, hold on. Let's watch.
I am serving you, and you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Pow. Yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side.
See my good side. No, that's not
Oh,
Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby?
Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby? Batty boy, won't you give it?
That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, he's on something.
That man said, Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby?
I don't think
Jasur's
this is
making
real,
a good
man.
point, though.
I don't think this is real, bro.
now watching a little bit further, he looks a little tapped still.
You think it's actually a stunt?
I think it's a stunt.
He looks a little tapped. I'm not gonna.
The only
wrong,
reason we're
I'll be
allowed to
wrong.
laugh is because he's pulled a lot of stunts before.
This is what I'm saying. Lil Nas X is a stunt guy.
Yeah.
And I just feel like if this was true, we would have saw the arrest, saw him in the hospital, or there would be more than just this one video. It's one video of a person conveniently in a car walking right beside him. It seems a little too perfect for me.
I will say
Batty
this.
boy, won't you give it to me, baby?
It seems too, I don't know, man.
Why did he turn Jamaican though?
That's crazy.
What
Batty
happened
boy,
there?
won't you give it to me, baby?
But you guys remember when Justin Bieber started, like his eye started twitching?
His face was like kind of like droop, like,
And he got
like
diagnosed with
frozen,
something
right?
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then like he
But that was Bell's palsy. That wasn't a mental.
Fair enough. But then
Joel Embiid had the same thing.
Yeah, and then
And they tried to say he looked like.
then he started getting injured. You know what I mean? And
He was already. This was recent. That's not true.
Nah, let me conspiracize. And then Justin Bieber, he had that, right? And then he got fake cracked out later.
Okay.
Right? Lil Nas X had the same shit. His eye started twitching.
But
what does
Bell's
that have to do with
palsy does
him now
not make your
being-
eye twitch.
It doesn't?
No.
But Justin Bieber had that though.
It paralyzes.
That's not what was going on down on that Old Town Road there. Like,
I know. But later, Justin Bieber started cracking out.
Yeah.
So the same thing happened to Lil Nas X.
I don't think cerebral palsy. That's like a side
You don't
effect.
think
I
it
don't know what
leads
you're
to
trying to
it?
say.
Oh, okay.
that
Maybe
makes
it's a
sense.
side effect of
I
like
don't think
bear
it's
crack or
the
something.
same.
I don't know.
I think just celebrities doing drugs.
True.
Doesn't have you out there in your panini doing all that.
Panini.
He has a song called Panini. Lil Nas X.
Why do you know that?
It was a
I
big
like that song. It's a good song.
It was a
good
very
song?
big song.
I've never heard that song in my life. Sing it right now.
You've definitely heard it, but you just don't know that's
Sing
the
it.
name.
Hey, Panini. Something like that.
You've
yeah.
I've
definitely heard
never
it.
heard
You've heard
don't
that
know.
song, yeah. You would hear it.
It was in every store ever.
He's a talented guy though. Like he just did too many antics, you know?
Yeah, he lost. Well, he never had me, but he lost me for sure with the blood in the shoe, the devil shoe.
Yeah, man. See, I don't believe in God, but I don't play with people's gods too much. Cause now it's like you're trolling a lot of people's purpose in life. You know
The
what
devil,
I mean?
yeah. When people go like full devil, like you gone too far.
Yeah. A lot of niggas die about that, bro.
You gone way too far, bro.
You don't believe in God, but you believe in the consequences if you fuck with somebody's God?
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people, that's their whole life.
Right.
Their whole life revolves around what I think is an imaginary person, but who cares? Like their whole life revolves around that.
The imaginary person.
Yeah, that's what I think, but who cares? Like, so if I make fun of it or I denigrate it,
Right.
like I'm offending them. Like I'm offending the deepest thing about them.
Okay.
So I don't really do that. Maybe in high school I did it, but I don't do it anymore.
Cautious of the people's feelings.
He's a respectful atheist.
Yeah.
Considerate atheist.
Yeah. I don't-
Consider it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like
I'll make
it's
a
like
joke or one too, but that's
it's like burning a flag.
yeah, really. Like a lot of people, there's nothing they care more about than that person in the sky. So it's like, why you denigrating that?
Religion and your flag.
Yeah.
Don't play about it. Yeah.
Easy.
You know, especially the Muslims, yo. I'm scared of them. Man.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
They don't
I'm,
play around.
I'm scared of them.
They don't
dog.
play
They
around.
don't fuck around. You can't even drop.
Christians, I'll give you guys a 1-2 joke. Muslims, I'm careful. I'll still joke on y'all, but I'm careful.
You can't even draw them niggas. Yeah, they.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't draw their God. Yeah, I mean, I'm scared of them for real.
Okay.
For real.
shit be
Also,
crazy.
last thing, Trey had sent me a TikTok, and the caption was, "When you check his phone to see if he's cheating, but he's just getting rejected while trying."
Oh.
Oh, let's talk about
This
it.
touched a nerve?
I
This
think
happened?
that's like worse than actively cheating.
Okay.
That is worse.
I think like I would rather you have just cheated, done the do, and that's it, than me have to find out that you are trying to cheat and girls are curving you. And you're actively trying to cheat and getting curved. Because now it's like, this is like, I look so dumb, like beyond dumb. Like, girls are laughing in my face, sending my profile to each other. Like, yo, her man's in my DMs and I'm curving her.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Like,
true.
what the hell? Imagine your girl is actively trying to cheat on you. Every man's like, bro, move that.
I don't think it works the same for women because men are super easy.
That
but
is true.
Yeah, that's terrible. But what do you think is worse as a guy, or to you personally, like cheating or an alleged cheat that isn't true? Like
Same shit.
if you cheated and got caught, cool, you cheated and got caught. But what if there was a situation and your girl is convinced you cheated on her, but you
don't ask me
actually
this shit.
didn't do it? Would you rather get broken up with for cheating or for not actually cheating, but she thinks you cheated?
Oh, not actually. Just sorry.
You'd rather get broken up with for not actually cheating?
Yes.
Because I've had this conversation with some people, and some people are like, bro, if she thinks I cheated, I might as well have cheated because the consequence is the same. Or some people are like, nah, but the morally, I'd rather
Just so
know that
listen,
I didn't cheat.
I used
what
to,
would you think?
I grew up like, Oakville, lots of white people and stuff. I go into convenience stores and this would happen often where I would get accused of stealing. you know? And I used
That's crazy.
and I kind of used to have this thing where I would kind of be like, okay, look, what do you think I stole? I'll empty my pocket. I'll show you my bag. But when whatever it is you think I took isn't in there, I'm gonna go over to that aisle and I'm gonna go get that, and I'm not gonna pay for it after. You know, it's kind of like cheating. You know, it's like you can't get accused and then just like not actually get the.
Okay, come on, come on. That's insane.
No, but I'm saying like I'm saying.
I like
that
the
in jest.
example. I like the example.
No, but that there's a lot of guys that would feel like, okay, if I'm gonna get accused and have to have this argument every single day or for a few months or whatever, might as well have actually done it or something like that. Some people feel that way.
Yeah, I know a guy whose girl was like convinced he was cheating and he didn't cheat, and it just like
he was almost like, might as well go fucking do it now.
Not even that, but he was like, yo, like this is like he was crashing out. Like, are you out of here? Like, what do we like? What like, bro?
What was her reasons though?
I can't really say because it's kind of giveaway. Yeah, it's a little. The story is getting it will get identifiable. But I just think I'd rather get broken up with for cheating than me not cheating. But like, bro, cause I'm like, what do you like, bro? I did not do it. Like, it would cheese me if you actually ended it and I did not do it.
And now your words going around town.
Now that
It's
you're
like
a cheater.
that I'm a cheater. Like, bro, what?
I don't mind that because I know I didn't do it. You can say all the things you want. I'm gonna be calm about it. You want to stress out and be mad? Like, then hey, that's on you. I'm gonna be calm.
What do you think, Mucho?
You have a cleaner conscience.
Exactly.
What do you think?
I hear that, but it was
You're strong. You're stronger than me, Trey.
that might be strong. I won't. That's a good perspective. I won't lie.
I will
You're strong,
say this.
though. That's good.
Like,
You a strong guy.
I would never cheat on any girlfriend that I have, right? So, you know, first, second, third, fourth base, whatever. So it's like I have that policy for a reason. And it's really just for my conscience. It's not really, of course it's for her, for sure. But, you know, her mentality is whatever she wants to think. But it really is for my conscience, though. Yeah, so
I feel that.
yeah, I'd rather get booked for cheating.
That you didn't do?
No, he's saying
That you did do.
Yeah, than get booked for like not
rather
cheating
own
and
it.
get the same allegations.
That is probably like that is worth an actual crash out.
Yeah.
That you actually didn't cheat and she thinks you cheated. Damn. Especially if there were factors in the story that don't look good to you, that
Wait, I fucked that up. I'd rather get booked for not cheating, and then she thinks I fucked that up. I'd rather get booked for not cheating, and then she thinks I'm cheating, than actually cheat. Yeah, there we go.
Damn, man. That's a tough one because the he said, she said of it all,
Yeah.
man.
Would you rather do time for killing someone or they thought you killed someone?
It is, but it's not. But it is, but it's not.
To me, it's the same thing, though.
Really?
It's all about what's
It's
on your
the
conscience.
principle of what you're saying is like, I
But you're
didn't
still
do it. So in my heart of hearts, I know I didn't do
But
it. So
it's
that's
also-
all I need.
I'll serve a lifetime with knowing that.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's excessive versus getting broken up.
It's
with.
technically-
Like I'm taking someone's life and that's on me now. I can't just take that back.
No, but
Remove the
it's-
legality. What if everyone just thinks you caught this body, but you didn't? Like it's just a court of public opinion type
I'd
thing.
rather that
Oh,
Someone
shit.
thinks you caught the body.
because that's different. Like getting locked up, like your life is different.
Like your
If
OJ.
you cheat, your life isn't necessarily different. Like you're taken out of society if you kill someone and you go to jail.
No, because you know what? I'm thinking of when they see us. And I'm thinking of that. I'm like, oh fuck, that's worse.
Yeah.
Because they did nothing and they got. Oh yeah, no, I lied.
Trey's referencing When They See Us as an
The
example
show,
for
or
that. So
the-
that's
yeah, the
pretty.
series, yeah.
That's a good example, actually.
Depressing
That
ass
is
show.
Depressing.
I'll
ass
never
shit.
watch it. Never.
Ever.
And I guess the
Trauma
lighter
porn.
version of that same thing that we're talking about is the goat one. You don't remember that where it's like everyone thinks you
had sex with a
smashed
goat?
but you didn't, or you have to actually smash a goat but nobody knows.
I'd rather everyone think
I'm not
I
I'd
smashed
rather
smashing
everyone
goat.
think I smashed the
Everyone
goat
think
and
I
not have
smashed
to
the
do
goat,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not smashing the goat.
Yeah, I'm not
doing
either.
Are you insane?
Well, you'd be.
No.
It'd be different. It'd be worse for you. I feel like you'd be getting smashed by the
I don't want to
goat.
talk about disgusting.
That's yeah.
Anyways, any more topics? We've had a
No, we're good.
I think we're good.
yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah.
This was a good one. Half interview, half
Yeah, have to shoot
Relentless
this shit.
chaos.
Yeah.
Love to see it. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.